Hooray, hooray. Solvable, thanks for being here. Mark's welcome. Unnamed comment, hello. History here, Steve, good seeing you. Jim, I may have said hi already, I'm not sure, but hello. Welcome, Maddie B. Welcome, Pepper. Welcome, Eka. Welcome, everybody. Jim, thanks for the 100 bits as well. Very kind of you. Look at that, $11 already going into the bucket to help the bookstore. I may end up putting a little sign on stream. I've never done that before, but yeah, I do want to be clear with people that this month we're trying to do a little fundraising for a product I'm really, really excited about. There are no indie English language. Hey, Flug, thank you also. Thanks for the 100 bits. There are no indie non-corporate English language, woman-owned, inclusive, doesn't smell like smoke bookstores in Tokyo. And so I'm really, really excited to have the opportunity to help them. And yeah, buying books that do not smell like smoke, very cool. Can't wait for that. But I put the Kickstarter over on the Discord if you want to check it out. I'm not going to push it in any big way because you don't live in Tokyo and you have things to do with your money. Nonetheless, thank you. Unnamed comment, thank you for the 95 bits also. You're 5 bits short. Who knows where they are, but thank you anyway for all that kindness. Okay, friends. Okay. So HR finally caught up on their paperwork, and so the other day, the relevant director, dean person of my... One moment. George, I thank you for being a friend of Za. Thank you for giving Fluke that generous subscription all the way. So kind of you, my friend. 425 gift subs already. That's crazy cool of you. So I had a meeting with my director dean person who said, hey, Resorty, this is the official offer of a full-time professorship at the school. You know, here are the things that would require of you. Here are the things that you would need to do and we'll give you and so on, and the compensation, et cetera, et cetera. I kind of knew this was coming. It was kind of pro forma. But really cool, and we talked it through, and I felt so welcomed and appreciated, and the full-time thing is definitely going to happen starting in the fall. But then, as soon as I said, yeah, I think I'd like to take that position, the guy said, and by the way, would you mind being the chair of the department? So I knew that our current chair was coming to the end of his term. That said, there are many other full-timers who have not done this job and should do this job. And so I said, like, what are you talking about? Ha ha ha, that's absurd. And he said that he had talked to the other full-timers and all of them have things going on in their lives that make them unable to do that, or they just don't want to. And so he jokingly said, you're the last person left on the list, but I think you'd do very well, as you've been at the school for quite a long time now, about 5 years, and you know a lot about education, et cetera, and you have a good personality for bringing people together. And I said, but no. Look, I have things to do. In my first semester, I'm gonna figure out where I fit into committees. I'm gonna get my research going in a big way. What are you talking about? And so he said, it's up to you. If you don't want to do it, that's okay. I'll figure something out. Probably we'd have what's called receivership. And receivership means that you don't get a chair and all decisions are made by the administration for you. So the faculty don't get any say anymore. It's insanity. And so over the past 2 days, I've been meeting with all of the faculty. I've been talking, or not all the faculty, all the ones in my program, and having these getting to know you conversations, and hey, I'm a full-timer now, and haha, by the way. And so I've had 5 or 6 of those now, and in every single one I asked them 3 questions, and I said, please be as honest as possible. This might get awkward, but please just tell me honestly. Number 1 is, do you think I would do a good job? From what you know about me, what wouldn't I do well? Number 2, I'm in my first semester as a full-timer. Are you cool with some new guy coming in and running things for a while? And then number 3, of course, I'm married to their boss's boss's boss. I'm married to the provost. And so I can imagine a conflict of interest concern. and to a person, every single one of them answered the questions in a way that suggested they had full confidence in me. So long as I promised to not present any strongly black and white arguments, which is a temptation when I get uncomfortable. And then number two, that I begin every major faculty meeting we're in by saying everything that happens in this room will stay in this room unless you vote explicitly for me to take something to the provost, my wife. Then I won't bring it up to her. And it's exciting. It's exciting. So yeah, I think I'm going to do it, which feels very, very strange because I had a plan all figured out for how I was going to continue streaming at least 3 days a week while also doing the professor thing. I had that all figured out, and so it's a back to the drawing board kind of moment on this one. We have until August to figure it out, but I don't know. Now the chair is another like 8 hours of work a week, and I mean fine, but yeah. Does the new job come with a fancy hat? I don't think so. Nor is there a literal chair, unfortunately. I just my same office, but now I've got more responsibilities and get to field all of the student complaints. And so my first request at the opening meeting with the faculty is, please do not generate any student complaints. So we'll see. Is there a pay upgrade? Yeah, there's a pay upgrade on this one. Now, at some level, that doesn't really matter to me. I'm getting a fair pay for my work in general. But of course, it's nice to have more money to spend on things that are important to me, like Magic cards, surely. But I'm wanting to do this primarily because it's important to me that we have someone in our department running the show, as opposed to receivership. It matters to me tremendously that we have faculty representation. And if everyone's on board with it, I'll take it. I'll do it. And my great hope is that I can find a way to introduce like a term limit and a term period. Because right now it's all relatively informal. The chair decides themselves that it's time for someone else to take over. I'd love to have 3-year terms, no more than 2 consecutive or whatever to move things on. Also, I should say the title at this school is not chair, it's coordinator. I'm just using chair as a quick shorthand because most people would know what that means, and it's roughly the same job. So I'll be evaluating faculty, I'll be observing faculty, teaching, I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, more about that in the coming weeks, but it was very affirming to have all of these meetings, though also kind of terrifying, because in every single one, I was sure they were going to say, this is the problem with you, mister, or of course you can't do this, but everyone was affirming instead. Now, the one person I haven't met with yet is the outgoing chair. He and I have had some head-butting moments about the direction of our program. So I think he might be upset that I'm taking over, but, it's fine. The majority is with me. How can we ever be stopped? Yep, that's the past 2 days. Also spent some time repairing the old washer machine. What is it? Washer dryer upstairs. Taking things apart, looking inside of it, all the rest, and, hoping beyond hope that I could figure out what was wrong with it. Unfortunately, after Maddie B helped quite a bit, and I looked at a lot of diagrams and found a new drain. Friends, underneath my washer dryer here, there's a drain with a filter on it, and you're supposed to clean that filter once every 2 weeks. We have used this washing machine for 4.5 years. And I didn't know this thing existed until yesterday. And so you can imagine how a filter might look and, more importantly, feel and smell after 4.5 years of not being cleaned. And so I cleaned that out, hoping that was the blockage that was causing our clothes not to be dried. Unfortunately, it's not. So I'm kind of out of options on how to fix this machine. That said, I felt very, very manly with my tools in hand and a flashlight sunlight being held underneath my chin, and it was fun to play as if I were a mechanic, but not so much. Maddie B asked the question of, do all of my faculty colleagues speak English? Yeah, our university is a largely 100% English language school. Japanese classes can be taught in just Japanese, of course, and other foreign languages. But no, we do English as medium of instruction here. Also, with that said, all of the current full-time faculty are first language English folks. There's some American folks, some British folks, an Australian guy. And it's a good collection of folks who not only understand English, but have studied in English as well. So all very good, man. Happy for that. Anyway, that will surely lead to some stories. I look forward to having more stories for you. Other than that, next week, end of next week, I'll probably be missing a stream or two because Nams and I are going to take our semi-annual quick trip out of town. Next week is Golden Week, which is the week on which just about everything in Japan shuts down. All major corporations take their summer vacations simultaneously because there are a few holidays next week, and so I think we have off officially 4 days maybe, and then Nams is taking an extra day off at the end of the week. But it's always so strange to see how the city shuts down, and in some cases, I've mentioned before, the ATMs get a vacation too, which is the weirdest thing. You go to the ATM and it says closed for holiday. And as I mentioned before, this is so they don't have to have anyone come in and refill the bills, but it's very unusual. So you make sure you take out your money before the holiday, and then that's how it goes. Does traffic get better or worse? I mean, the city feels dead. Like, really and sincerely, the city feels like the beginning of a zombie film, especially in the morning, because usually between about 6:30 and 8:45, it's just a flood of people wearing black suits or black pantsuits, walking to the station, walking to work. Now, outside of town, things are much busier. We don't drive, so I can't really say like what it is on the expressway. But yeah, that's how it goes. Summer vacation in May, what do you do in July? I think the answer might be get back to teaching. I don't know. The academic schedule is very strange here. It's the case that students graduate in April, I believe. Something like that. And so May is seen as like the off month before school gets back to it in June. I've mentioned before, here in Japan, they don't have a real summer vacation. They have a month or so when you figure stuff out. Okay, I think that's all the stories for today. Shame on me, I did not get a YouTube video finished last night. It will show up later today for those of you who care about such things. For now, though, what is the word of the day? Word of the day is interlocutor. Interlocutor, a word that's used regularly in my field and not too many other places. So I look forward to knowing if any of you know this. I'm guessing many of you do. The root, of course, is locutus of Borg. It's acting like locutus of Borg. Here we go. I'm glowing. Oh, it's this one. I forgot that I was wearing my green hoodie. One moment. There you go. Interlocutor is a formal word that means one who takes part in dialogue or conversation. It's crucial in our age of email scams to verify the validity of one's online interlocutors before sharing sensitive information. Friends, you all are real, right? And you like me, and we trust each other. So are you ready for me to give you my social security number? Here we go. All right. Did you know it may not necessarily be grandiloquence to use the word interlocutor in casual speech, but if your interlocutors, that is, the people with whom you're speaking, are using it, your conversation is likely a formal one. Interlocutor is one of many English words that comes from the Latin verb loqui, meaning to speak, including loquacious, eloquent, which is capable of fluent or vivid speech, and grandiloquence, extravagant or even pompous speech. In interlocutor, loqui was joined to inter, forming a Latin word meaning to speak between, or to issue an interlocutory decree. An interlocutory decree is a judicial decision that isn't final, or that deals with a point other than the principal subject matter of the dispute. There you go, our word of the day, interlocutor, the person with whom you're speaking or the person who is currently speaking in a conversation. Here's a quiz for you. I see a Q. Unscramble the letters to reveal a relative loqui that refers to a long, usually serious speech that a character in a play makes to the audience. Yeah, the most famous one of these is probably in Hamlet. I'm guessing some of you know it. I'll give it just a minute while you type it in. Trying to remember what letter goes before what letter. It is indeed soliloquy. Soliloquy. I actually don't know how to say the end of that, but yeah, soliloquy, I believe is the pronunciation.
Soliloquy.
Hey, there we go. Got it right. Soliloquy. Jim got typed in first. Good job, my friend. What's the difference between a soliloquy and a monologue? They both mean alone, but what is the difference? A soliloquy is specifically an utterance of an actor in a drama. Okay, so there could be a comedy monologue or a conversational monologue. Got it. Soliloquy, drama, serious, monologue, can be serious, but also might refer to the haha funnies. Very cool, very cool. Friends, it is time for us to do the trivia of the day. And I realize that my current black box blocks out much. Do I need all of this? I actually might need more. Well, whatever. Question number 1, here we go. From the consumer stuff pile. Katherine Heigl recently started talking about when she used to be a doctor in ads for Poise, a brand of what medical things? Poise. I mean, this is one of those cases where the name of an item might not sound at all like what the thing actually is. So Poise, I can imagine being something that helps you with your posture. I could imagine Poise being, what makes you feel comfortable. So things like deodorant, possibly. But I don't think of deodorant as being a medical thing. There are feminine hygiene products like pads or tampons. Yeah, I have no idea. It could be like what are they called? Like in shoe pads, like insoles. Is that what it's called? I'm gonna do insoles. I thought of it last. Let's do it and see. What do you say? Okay, unfortunately not. Usually including some soothing aloe. Bum Bum is a luxury brand of what infant care thing? It's diapers, presumably. Bum Bum. Bum Bum? Hey, Dougster, good seeing ya. Bum Bum. I've never heard that before. That is crazy. According to Baby List, tariffs create a 20% bump in the price of these disposable clothes. Man, definitely the population you should be raising prices on. Goodness gracious. That was sarcasm, by the way. Question number 2, here we go. In entertainment, Earth giants, a water horse, a fire salamander, and the wind represent the 4 elements in the 2019 sequel to what film? Avatar comes to mind. I was thinking initially the Last Airbender one, because I don't know, they got fire and such. I was thinking also Avatar, the other one, like the blue people. So I'm gonna say Avatar. If it's right, cool. If it's wrong, cool. I just don't know. Said quickly, the names Hans Christoph Anna Sven sound a lot like Hans Christian Andersen, whose work inspired what blockbuster? I mean, a lot of them, right? Little Mermaid is his. Was there a Little Mermaid 2? I don't think so. There may have been. What recent like Disney sequel? I mean, recent meaning 7 years ago. I'm gonna say The Little Mermaid and be absolutely amazed if there is a sequel. No. Okay. Voicing Queen Elsa, Idina Menzel won a Grammy and an Oscar for singing Let It Go, Let It Go. I'm sure many of you with smaller children or interests like mine knew this one. It's Frozen. Frozen 2. There you go. There you go. There you go. Is Frozen 2 any good? Infinite Drek, you missed the intro, where today's opening music was partially replaced by Alistair Hewitt singing the Internationale. Infinite Drek gives us a little bits of the old Union song, "The Union Makes Us Strong." Is there aught we hold in common with the greedy parasite who would lash us into serfdom and would crush us with his might? Is there anything left to us but to organize and fight? For the Union makes us strong. There you go, there you go. A poorly sung rendition of an important Union song, which I will only sing for money apparently, but also in concert with my friends. Happy May Day, everyone. Happy May Day. Like I said in the intro, Americans, you don't know what they stole from you. Question number 3, arts and culture. Here we go. For 3 points in The Mikado. All right. In The Mikado, the pompous and corrupt Lord High Everything Else is fittingly known as what Ba? I believe this is Pooh-Bah. Is that correct? Pooh-Bah, maybe? The Mikado is absolutely delightful. It is super racist, Gilbert and Sullivan, trying to make sense of how weird royal life is. I think it might be an H, actually. I'm not sure. Makes sense of how weird royal life is in Victorian England by moving into a very weird context of that period's Japan. And so though it's all like super racist music about this and that, it is not intended about Japan, and it's a delightful little piece with some very, very, very good songs, but also a context I can't quite get away from. Science and Nature number 4. What nitrogen-rich moon has opposing dark and reflective regions called Shangri-La and Xanadu? So these are like fantasy places, Edenic places, paradise places. I don't know many moon names, unfortunately. Like, I could say the moon, but I don't believe that's nitrogen. I don't know. Isn't there a... I'm trying to remember any of the... Like, Titan is a moon, I believe. Is that true? Titan, maybe? What do you say? Is that undeserved? That is undeserved, absolutely. How on earth is Titan the first moon I came up with? I want to be clear at this point. I did glance at chat in a way I didn't mean to, because the ad break sign came up, but no one had said Titan yet, so I feel okay about that. Dinolfin, thank you much for your generous Prime sub. I thank you. I mean, part of this is I couldn't remember any of the names of Jupiter. Like, I was thinking, is there a moon called Artemis, maybe? But I couldn't remember, so Titan won. There we go. Question number 5. Question number 5. For social sciences, at the Battle of Shrewsbury, Henry Hotspur Percy wounded what Lancaster, an eventual signer of the Treaty of Troy? I have genuinely no idea. Is this the lion-hearted fellow? Is this Richard, maybe? I don't know. I'm putting a Richard in, but I genuinely am unsure. Richard the Lion-Hearted. No. In a Shakespeare play, what ruler delivers a St. Crispin Day speech? This is the We Happy Few speech, of course. Before his archers win him the Battle of Agincourt. It is... Okay, so... What's his book that has a whole bunch of Henrys? Shakespeare. Billy Shakes, a whole bunch of Henrys. I know he has other king plays. I think the Henry Percy here threw me off because I assumed it wasn't a Henry, but I don't know. Wait. There's also like, are there Williams? Is it Richard? Is it Richard III? No. King Henry VI of England was succeeded by what son and military giant of the 100 Years' War? See, I actually don't know my royalty. Like, it's not going to be Henry VIII. Is it Henry V? So I said it's the 4th, not the 6th. Henry V. There you go, friends. Drek got it first. Others, you got it as well. Good job. This is the We Happy Few speech, correct? I think so. We Happy Few. All right, 10 points. I'll take it. Very happy with my getting the arts and culture one and my getting the science and nature one. How do people do it in general today? In-ray diapers. Many people know the ads apparently and knew that Poise is a diaper brand. Frozen has a sequel. Many people know that one. Pooh-Bah and the Mikado. All right, I'll take it. I'm delighted that a number of people know the Mikado still, despite its problems. The Moon of Titan. Yep, people similarly got similar to me. And then Henry V. Wow. So this is crazy to me. When the game says who is the son of Henry IV, and people don't immediately try Henry V, that's pretty nutso. It was a 9-day for the rest of the crew. All very fun. Speaking of fun, friends, it's time for us to do the Rizdactyl. I can remove the black on this page, I believe. Yes, the Rizdactyl. Blank the blank. A 4 and then a 7. Any word you want to type in chat in the YouTube or over in the Discord. That's not true. The YouTube or the Twitch, let me know. We'll get together. System, there are 2 systems. A perfect hit so far. What comes after system? Is it a John? 19 Johns, but not in the opening this time. Thanks again for being here, folks. It's a lot of fun to hang out with you. Sorry I was gone the past few days, but work called. 10 states. Drek, I think you missed the other story, which is I got my full-time offer, and they said, hey, Resorty, I'd like you to be chair. I'm the man. How about author? 13 authors. I'm still full faculty. I'm not administration, but that's how it goes. King, there's 6 kings. Jack, there are no Jacks this time. Jack instead, there are no Jacks this time either. I like your guesses, but nothing quite yet. No king, no Jack. Let me hop out a little bit here. What's up with the blank I know? The Stout. None of those. Science. We have none of those. Herod. 1 Herod somewhere. World. There are 7 of those. Is it a title? No titles. A he. Alright. Something he is involved, friends. What he is it going to be? Is it Europe? There's 1 Europe. The Bible. There's 5 of those. Let's see how it goes. Remember the CK epitaphs? Absolutely. But Aethelred the Unready. Jack we did a little bit ago. We've done Jack already. How about Mary? Oh, I like it. There's 1 Mary somewhere. How about Paul? Wow, unnamed comet. Wow, Paul the what? Paul Bearer. I'm guessing some of you know the wrestling character Paul Bearer. Is it an evangelist? There's 1 of those somewhere. How about apostle? Well done. Paul the Apostle, they call him here. Evangelist is probably right also. But there you go. The Apostle Paul. Wow. A Christian apostle who spread the teaching of Jesus in the 1st century AD. What is the most important thing to know about Paul? Thing number 1. Anyone know? Anyone know? Anyone know? Very important thing. He ends up writing a bunch of the books of the Bible, but he never met Jesus. And so his interpretation of Christianity is not direct Jesus movement. It's from reportage of the same. There are things to say about this, but not right now. Anyway, regarded as one of the most important figures of the apostolic age, and he also founded several Christian communities in Asia Minor and Europe from the mid-40s to the mid-50s, Anno Domini. Is his conversion important? I mean, there's lots of things to say about him, but for the purposes of long-term thinking about Christianity, that he did not meet Jesus or see the Jesus movement operative is really, really, really important. Because a lot of what he did was to, create the further moral code and the structure of churches and all the rest, moving away from the yeah, moving away from actually seeing what's happening in the gospel of love and so on. He met something in his mind while on the road. I want to say the mortal character of Jesus the human, allegedly caring for all kinds of people, whether converts or not, Jew, Gentile, otherwise, is the core of Christianity. Okay. George, thanks for the 500 bits. Time to bribe me further on this auspicious occasion. Suggest your oldest Rizdactyl submission. All right, George, I will look at it, but you know that I'm always up for a bribe, which is to say, if you send me money, I will do your Rizdactyls, especially this month when all of the contributions, whether subscriptions, gift subs, tips, or otherwise, will be going to a brand new bookstore here in Japan that I'm trying to help get started. I'm so excited for it, as I said before. All right, George's oldest one. Okay, George, I'll do your second, but that's a fine submission indeed. Terran the Terran, thanks for that resub, one full year, saying, we love books. Thank you, I'm part of that we for sure all the way. Thank you so much indeed. I'm not gonna do this one that came up with a very good one. This is a submission from Klaus that I believe is ungettable. Team, I'm going to go ahead and show you this one because I think it's pretty great, but I believe is in fact ungettable. The pyrophone? What do you know about the pyrophone? It's a musical instrument which notes are sounded by explosions. So things explode and fire goes to make the sounds. Drek, you might have gotten that. Yeah, Drek does know music well, so possibly. I'm sorry for saying no on that one. It is a fun one, but I believe it's not gettable by the majority of the community. Unfortunate. Too niche. Rejected. Okay, another random one then.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.
So it is. Thank you, Terran the Terran, for the 5 gift subs and reminding us that democracy is manifest. Not in my department anymore. Pure authoritarianism is happening here now. Nah, that one's weird. This one's great. Western is on fire. Western's on fire, my friend. I thank you for your generous submission here. And again, Terran the Terran, thank you for your contributions to the bookstore. I'll show you all a receipt of my contribution for sure. Okay. Right. I now see a page on the screen. Please ask any yes/no question you want to, and we'll see if we can solve it together. I believe in you. This is one we can definitely get. Is it a succulent Chinese meal? No. Is it a place? It is not a place, no. Not a place. Is it the Quakers? It's not the Quakers. A person? No. Man-made? No. Is it a game? No. Is it Liza Minnelli? I did not submit this one. It's not Liza Minnelli, no. Is it a people? It's not a people. Is it an animal? It is an animal, yes. Is it related to chairs? Not in any way I can come up with quickly, no. But it is an animal. Submitted Liza Minnelli? Oh, okay. So maybe it is Liza after all. Is it a mammal? It is not a mammal, no. Is it extinct? It is not extinct, no. Is it domesticated? It is not domesticated, no. Whew. Is it fictional? Nope, it's real. Is it a vertebrate? Yes, it is. Hey, how's it going, Jordan? Does it have 4 legs? It does not have 4 legs. Pardon me briefly. I gotta look something up real quick. One moment. Yes, we're good. Here we go. 4 legs, no. Is it a kangaroo? No. Is it aquatic? Yes. Is it tardigrade? No. Is it a bird? No. Was it involved in a war? No. Is it the mascot of any U.S. sports team? So given how big the country is and how goofy some high schools get, sure, I bet it's the mascot of some American football team or otherwise, but it's not a major one, no. A reptile? No. Could it fit inside a football helmet? Yes. The blue whale? No. The land animal? No. Does it have legs? No. Is it a fish? It is a fish, yes. A primate? No. A dolphin? No. Is it a turtle? No. A fish. A fish. Does it survive in deep ocean? I don't know what that means. If that means like the bottom of the trench, probably not. If it means like farther on into the ocean than a pier, then definitely yes. A koi? No. Is it Nemo? No. A bluefin tuna? No. Does it live in saltwater? Yes. Is it a shark? No. Is it freshwater? I don't believe so. I believe it is exclusively... I'm reading quickly. I believe it is exclusively saltwater, though. Is it a marlin? It's not a marlin, no. Do people put them in aquariums? Not that I know of, but maybe. Would a Western person eat this fish? No. Is it famous for a specific act? Sure. Is it regularly a target of intensive fishing? No. Does it live in all oceans? No. Okay, we're good. Is it a stingray? It's not a stingray. Is it known for being highly intelligent? Not to my knowledge. Is it commonly eaten by humans? No. No, I believe. Is it a pufferfish? Yeah, sure. There we go, team. It's the fugu. Happy fugu. Is that right? Is that right? Well, not quite. Not quite. The word pufferfish is here. Apparently it's close by. It's the fugu. What's the act it's related to? Special chefs here in Japan cutting out the part that will kill you instantaneously if you eat it. There you go. There you go. The fugu. I'm still confused about what's happening here. Fugu in Japanese, bogyo in Korean, haetun in standard modern Chinese refers to pufferfish, porcupine fish, or a dish of these fish. Okay, so it is a pufferfish apparently. It's just a particular kind, maybe? I don't know, because it is the case that pufferfish is the one like blows out, I guess. Regardless, good job. Who got that first? Grulon got it first. Oh, also on this page I am transcendent, effervescent currently. Jonah, I thought so also. They were the nuns that puffed up, but I'll say I got tricked if it comes to it. But very good, very good. This is going to be a point to gruel on. Wonderful. Wonderful. Friends, I'm now going to do one that I was bribed to do. Our friend George sent me $5 to do this one. It's one that I'm going to do now. It's been sitting in the queue since October 17th. And I repeatedly said, oh, someday, that day is today. George is on the screen right now. Friends, good luck and Godspeed. I believe in you. So it is eaten by humans. So Eka, the question was, is it commonly eaten by humans? It is a very rare delicacy that's primarily eaten by Japanese people. Something like that. Is it fictional? No. Is it an event? No. Non-fictional, non-event. Which doesn't mean it's unimportant, like a non-event, but it is not an event, no. Is it a place? It's not a place, no. Nope, nope, nope. Is it man-made? Yes, it is man-made indeed. Is it a person? It's not a person, no. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Hey, Maro, good seeing you, my friend. The Panama Canal. It is not the Panama Canal. No. No. Is it a game? It's not a game. Someday I'll do Candy Cane. Not today, though. Not a game. Can I hold it in my hand? I could not. However, God could. He's got the whole world in his hand. George, I thank you for the 425th gift sub to our channel, Shadow Avatar. Do enjoy your lovely gift sub there. George, thank you. Thank you. Is it architectural? No. Is it a tool? No. Is it weird? No. Is it the entire world? No. Is it related to that song from the intro? Indeed it is. Is it older than International Workers' Day? It is not, because it is related to the opening song. Is it ancient? It's not ancient, no. Not ancient. Is it limited to one continent? In one sense, yes, and another sense, no. The primary sense is, yes, it is. Is it International Workers' Day? That would be funny, but no, it's not. No, it's not. No. Is it a movement? Sure, we'll say it's a movement. Is it related to Marx? Sure. Is it season 2 of The Wire? Oh, you've said the magic words that warm my heart so much. It is not season 2 of The Wire, but I might watch that to get my heart broken again. Is it a remake? It's not a remake, no. Not a remake. Oh, this is a fun one. This is a good. Is it European? It is European, yes. It is European. Is it a workers' union? It is a workers' union indeed. Well done on that one. Can we figure out which one it is? Which workers' union is it? European. That should help quite a bit, actually. Is it the IWW? It's not the one big union, no. Not the one big union. Where did the IWW start, though? I think it's US, right? Is it a dock workers' union? Well, yeah, IWW started in Chicago. Right about that. Is it a dock workers' union? Yes. In its origin, sure. It's related to transportation. It could be. I'll say not exclusively, but it could be. It could be in part. Do we know this thing? It's okay if you don't. It's okay if you don't. I'll give it just a few more guesses. It's not the Teamsters, not the Masons, no. Like I said, it is European in focus, which might make it hard for the old Americans here. 2 more guesses, and then we'll say goodbye. Is it Irish Seaman? No. Is it in continental Europe? Yes. Is it the ETUC? No. George, you had a hint? Oh, did you actually? I missed that. The clue is no clue. So George has a hint to put in chat. George, what is your hint to help us here? What is your hint? Your hint is no. Is it the ILU? No. Hey, happy workers at you also. There we go. Kaz got it. It's the Polish Union Solidarity. Happy Solidarity Day, everybody. Polish Trade Union. One of the first one that was recognized by the state? Something like that. But very good indeed, Kaz. Yeah, there aren't too many workers' unions that are known by name by people around the world. Good job, though. Good job indeed. Thank you for the excellent playing along today. A point for our friend Kaz Ale. I misspelled her name. Sorry. There we go. And yeah, what a fun game. I do want to play some more, but it is the case I need to get to the old XCOM so we can get some, the old Xenonauts. I keep doing that. I think I do that at this point in the stream every day. I'd like to play some of that so we can make some progress. Thank you, though, for being here for the intro. It's always a bundle of fun, always a good time. Also, Jonah, I saw you. Hope you're doing well, Jonah. And yeah, here we go. Back to Xenonauts. We've entered Phase 3. Phase 3 for the first time ever. There's an alien base on the map that I am so scared of going to. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Have I considered doing theme days for Rizdactyl? Like old white men that we can then do 5 or 10 in a day? That is so smart, Unnamed Comet. I've never considered doing anything other than what I've done so far. But that is so unbelievably smart. Thank you for thinking of that. Yeah, tomorrow, let's do a theme day on Rizdactyl so we can knock out a pile of them by doing people of a particular kind or things or whatever. That's wonderful. A recap Rizdactyl would be good. Yeah, the problem with it is often I don't remember what I've said, and I never know who's here and who's not. At one point, we tried to put the important stuff on the screen next to me, but it's difficult to do that. But yeah, I can definitely try to help you all a little bit. We may have just had a very slight earthquake. Aku, how you doing? Aku with that tier 3 sub for 104 months. I believe that Aku was my second ever tier 3 sub way back in the day. It's good seeing you, friend. Hope things are good for you. Hope you have a fun time playing video games. If you don't mind my asking, are you still in Europe? Have you moved elsewhere? But thank you, Aku, for the tier 3 sub. It's nice seeing you. Old days right here. Okay, so we're aware that we want to go knock out the alien base. The alien base has so many giant robots. Oh, you moved back into the finals. You told me that, Aku. Congratulations on finishing the finals. Yeah, I remember you said that you're enrolled in school now. That's awesome. Congratulations. Craziness, my friend. So if we're going to go to the robot place, we know that robots are resistant to ballistic weapons. So we just need a bunch of laser weapons as fast as possible. Last time I was talking about, is it time to build a base in Asia? I decided no, because I'd like to clear out the alien base and then build a base there. Like I said, we do need to get laser weapons for that. So if we look at the main squad here, okay, I don't have any laser pistols. That's not a huge problem. I don't have any laser shotguns. That is a problem. In fact, I only have one laser rifle and one laser sniper rifle. So we gotta work on making a whole bundle of those. Build the new base where the alien base was. That's how you dominate your enemies for sure. Okay, clearly we want both of these upgrades. More ammo so we don't have to reload ever, and do more damage on lasers. However, those need to come after actually making the weapons. So I'd like to have 1, 2 of these. How is Soldier Eugene Debs going? That was last playthrough, unfortunately. We started a new playthrough probably a week and a half ago, but something like that. So 2 of those, and then we usually bring 3 to 4 rifle people. Okay. So 2 plus 3 is 5. 1 sniper, 2 pistols, 2 loose spots. We carry 10 people now on our little airplane of doom and destruction. Okay, I've been carrying 3 assaulters, 3 riflemen, 2 snipers recently. I don't necessarily need all and only laser weapons, because it is the case that, let me see. Yeah, it is the case that there are other kinds of characters there, and as indicated, we can hit them with stun guns, and we can hit them with clubs that cause EMP damage. But I prefer us not have to get into melee range. Hey, Sert, how's it going? Hope you're happy and sassy. Yeah, I'm definitely both happy and sassy today. Big boy? There's the sassy part, that's what I got. Nothing more, thank you. Okay, so another sniper rifle, ideally. Okay. 3 shotguns, 3 laser rifles. I've got to keep doing this, unfortunately. 3, 3, 2. Ideally 2 pistols. And the recharges also. So more damage, recharge, pistol, pistol. Okay, this queue is going to take genuinely forever. Am I okay waiting 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days? Maybe. As a way to be safe, probably so. We have 26 days until the 26 days until the next month turns over, and then there's a UFO or an unidentified orbital object that's being built right now. We are currently researching how that works. Yeah, but there's nothing that must be done immediately other than try very hard to continue building up our squad, convincing more people around the world to work with me. For example, Latin American engineers would join me and that would help us to build even faster. So we have 105 operation points. We have 50 of them right now. Those are the only engineers who care to join us currently. I think it's the case if we finish out Asia, engineers are cheaper. Is there anything that makes engineers work faster overall? No, not right now. Okay, so we would like to potentially hire more engineers. So we can carry one more engineer right now. I don't have the money for that currently. So let me go to my stores. There's junk to sell. A bunch of plasma weapons that I can't use. And so with that, I can bring on one more engineer. Cool. I would need to have another workshop to bring on further engineers, except there is a big upgrade we can do right now, which is the nanotech workshop will help us to work much, much faster, but it requires a pile of money and some material I don't currently have. Bringing on the additional worker will help. But for now, the world turns eternally. Alright. We now have a new Phantom Interceptor. These are our much, much stronger airplanes. I need your help in choosing a new name for the second one here. We're naming all of our interceptors after famous French people, ideally French battlers. So Jeanne d'Arc is our first Phantom. Do you have a suggestion on another one that might be like fun to say, but not too ridiculous? It will not be anything like l'airplane, the airplane, none of that nonsense. The Scarlet Pimpernel could be a good start. I want to think of other possibilities. Andre the Giant. He was French, wasn't he? Andre the Giant is very funny to me, though these things are very fast moving. They shift around in beautiful ways. I need more unobtainium. It's true, I can't make it. I gotta find it. The Pomme de Terre. It's like the apple of the world or something. Pro is French. No, he's Belgian, I believe. Le Hospital. I'm gonna do Andre the Giant. But does anyone know what the correct way to do this is? Like, what's the word giant in French? That's actually the question I'm asking, I suppose. If I wanted to say Andre the Giant, is Andre le Géant. That's right, French people. That's what I think of your names. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. On you go. Okay. So Jeanne d'Arc is carrying a really heavy laser lance and some missiles. It feels strange having Andre being the, It feels strange having Andre be the faster moving gunship, but I don't want to switch the names right now, I don't think. L'Hospital's a French duke who hired a monk to make a math rule. I had no idea. That's amazing, Aku. Maybe next one. Some science engineering knowledge. I could do Descartes, but... Alright. Another engineer. I don't know if we've sped up, but I presume we have. 4 hours till the first shotgun is done. Okay, an observer. So... the observers are the big, slow ones. Oh, it's called l'hôpital, not la hospital. Very well, French is confusing. So over in South America, there are 2 of them rolling out right now. One is a observer, one's a very small escort. It's a defender. Okay. I've defeated both of this kind previously. I don't recall how it's gone. That said, it is time to send our 2 new friends out there. Am I doing different loadout for the new Phantom? Eka, I can't decide. I don't mind having one that shoots very quickly, and then one that shoots a bit more slowly. But maybe it'd be worth modifying them. Or do you mean right now it might not be loaded up? It looks like it's totally loaded up right now, so I'm not sure. Macron is not at full health. I'll bring him along though just to help out if need be. The power squadron on the way. Bum, bum, bigga bum, bum. Follow him. Found him again. We have to take this group and send it to this one. Okay. Keep chasing them. Dellerfin! Dellerfin, I thank you very much for being a friend. Thank you for the 64 months of subscribing. So many subscribers today, so many resubs. Thank you. Like I said, every bit of money that comes in this month is going to a brand new bookstore that I'm trying to help get started here in Tokyo. So thank you for your contribution. All right, they went ahead and landed. So it's in the jungle, the mighty jungle. The UFO sleeps tonight. I've never been there before. The Observer is the 2-floor ship. It has a bunch of sectons usually. Because landed, everyone's gonna be still alive. I don't think it usually brings reptilians, but I can't remember. All right, here comes the combat team from across the way. A jungle or a forest? I guess I assumed it was a jungle, given that it was in the north of South America, but I might be wrong. I don't know how to distinguish these things. It confuses me. Major Hideous is at only half health. You, my friend, go back home, please. So, we don't have any official assaulters here. We're gonna have to send out Colonel Paul Harvey. Good day, sir. Paul Harvey has really high stats on absolutely everything, which means possibly not going to be an assaulter. Red Zyrus is not nearly as strong. Okay, no one else is as strong. So who am I going to move to being an assaulter instead? We care most about health and strength on that roll. Marks is too good. Did Geektown die? I think Geektown may have been wounded. Yeah, you're at half health right now. I think you may have gotten down to less than that. I think you may have gotten down to like 3 HP. But you lived. Holy cow. Cert, what are you doing? Cert with the comment, Books Ahoy sends $100. Yeah, it's going to the bookstore. That's ridiculous, my friend. Thank you very much for helping us out. I'm gonna throw a little heart in chat. If you want to appreciate Cert with that heart, thanks a lot. I mean, thanks for everyone today, but $100 for the bookstore is unbelievably generous. Thank you, my friend, so much. Well, it's time. It's been a while. Here we go. Hey. Oh, Grulon. Grulon, thank you for the 10 gift subs and for delighting and horrifying all at once. I really appreciate that. I'll be, I wasn't planning to do this, but you know what? I'm going to donate this as the Resorty community. I think that is definitely the way to do it now with such overwhelming generosity. And in fact, there's been so much today that I might just go ahead and contribute this amount later today. But crazy, thank you. I'll keep you all in the loop. And yeah, 10 gifts of one will never not be funny. It is absolutely great, always surprising, and just hilarious. Aku! I like bookstores. I request a manga section. Not really, but if you do it, that'd be cool. Aku, thank you for the $100 tip also. Truthfully, I've never met this woman in person. The woman who's making this place. I've only emailed with her a few times and read a bunch of Kickstarter material. So I hope I'm not sending all this money to someone who's going to run away with it. But I know she does activities throughout the community. So, Aku, thank you for the $100 that I will send right along after stream. And it is the case that she does intend to do manga. It's primarily an English language bookstore, but she also wants to have a small library in it for people who are not able to afford to buy books themselves. And I know she wants to have manga in that. So, yeah, very cool. Very thank you. Here's getting catfished. I know people who have met her in person. She's a very, very kind and thoughtful and ready to contribute to the common good. Like, she's been very insistent that over the course of the next few months, she's going to not take a salary. She's going to like work hard, and she believes immensely in the good of a bookstore. Now, it is the case that a bunch of businesses fail, but I want to help as much as possible for her to have as long of a runway as possible. And gosh, you all have done that. So, thank you, thank you very much. Craziness team, you're making me feel emotional. All right, the assaulters do both have on nice armor. Oh, right. I decided that someone needs to be an assaulter before your crazy generosity. Is based entirely on strength. And so, Red Xyrus, looking like you're going to the front line, my friend. You become the assault guy. All right, and then do we have heavy armor for these folks? No. Okay, I'm going to strip the heaviest armor off Nicholas. Have you go to heavy warden armor. The assaulters tend to take the biggest hits, so you move to this one instead. You establish Resorti as trusting trait, so maybe Nam should do it instead. I mean, I've actually decided that any money that comes from our family to support this bookstore, I want to come through Nam's directly, because like often Noms is very busy. This is also a woman-owned organization, so I want her to know she has other women behind her, and not just old Resorti over here. But yeah, don't worry. Noms is on board with these contributions also. She's excited also, so we'll see. Alright, does the shotgun give a bonus to accuracy? Plus 8%. This is the same as the accelerated shotgun. Is there... Okay. It says a short-range accuracy bonus, but I think all weapons do. Yeah? Whichever way, I'm going to dump this on my weakest shooter, maybe? Is that going to feel bad? I feel very, very bad if he misses, so never mind. I'm going to put it on someone much stronger. Okay, I apparent it's going to be you, my friend. You get our first laser shotgun there. Ordinary, fine. Paul Harvey, who is really, really good. Oh, I was gonna give you a laser rifle, but we only have the one still. Blue Link, you're not as good, are you? Not quite. Alright, you get this one. Blue Link gets this one. Okay, I only have the one laser rifle right now. We are working making a second one, we're not quite there yet. And so Spracknell, who has the one cool camouflage suit, will stay with the standard rifle, I guess. Is that right? Or, okay. So, yeah, it's 80 accuracy versus 98 accuracy. I'm going to switch that. I think Spracknell needs the best shot, or gives us the best shot of using this weapon effectively. However, this may be a case where I want to give Spracknell both kinds of rifles and bring only one sniper, converting Corso into a rifle person instead. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Okay, so Spracknell gets both kinds of guns this time. If we can. Okay. Okay. If we go heavy armor on Spracknell, they get an automatic rebreather, but they lose 10 accuracy points, so we don't want that currently. Okay, so the other fancy rifle goes here. You're going to need ammo for both kinds of weapons. For right now. Eventually make them auto-reload, but not at the moment. Okay. With that, you can still bring along... I mean, a med kit would fit. Is it better to have a med kit or a rebreather? Can't decide. Can't decide. Maddie B, you want to come along? Maddie B, you are over in South America, where you will remain. I need at least one good character defending the base over there. I guess this is sensible. We can carry one more thing. Not having the medkit does concern me. That said, Spracknell shouldn't get shot at all. We also have one more stun gun. We want that to be on some meleeer. Isn't this mission in South America? Yes, but unfortunately you can only deploy from one base at a time. And South America is Maddie B as like a lieutenant or colonel, I don't remember which one, and then a bunch of sergeants and a bunch of privates. So if I deployed from the South America base, it would be absolute disaster. So I had to send them out instead from Europe. And so Maddie B gets to stay at base, unfortunately. Yeah, let's go ahead and just give them flashbang, and then another smoke bomb, I guess. That's over time units, so no. We can carry up to 4 more. I think it's an ammo, yeah? Yeah. That's you. Corso, right, you've changed jobs, and so I'm going to want you to just have a pile of everything else, as usual. Ideally... Okay, we're going into an observer. Oh, you know what could be hilarious? No, maybe not. I was going to say we could bring a grenadier to try to blow up the forest, but trees are very hard to take down, and I think grenadier would not be terribly useful here, though potentially hilarious all the way. An accuracy of 80. No, I'm going to give the stun guns to the front line, just in case. So you will have additional flashbang, additional smoke, and I guess we should carry a couple of normal grenades just in case. One more ammo is probably not necessary, so I'll leave you like that. Marks! I'm going to steal your stun gun this time and give you a breathing mask and trying to organize things so they're pretty... Why do you have shotgun ammo? I think he was carrying shotgun ammo for someone else at some point. Completely unnecessary. Looking good, brother. Next up, Mark's here. Sorry, Blue Link here. Blue Link is not terribly strong, so can't carry terribly much. That says carrying the wrong kind of ammo for their weapon. Must fix that. That's what you got. Very good. Paul Harvey, lasered up. That's 5 shots, so 20 shots in total should do it. We can carry one more grenade and lose 1 time unit, I believe. That's a lot of grenades already, though, but sure, why not? Cool. Red Zyrus, the Assaulter, you look ready to rock as best you can. We then have Grenoff, the Assaulter. I'm checking to see if anyone can change it to being an Assaulter in a useful way right now. But not really, no. Okay, so you're going to stay an Assaulter despite being wounded. You're looking just fine. Except I want to give you all stun guns instead. Well, the stun sticks do 30 EMP damage. So I could give them instead just the shield people. I think this makes a good deal of sense. Each of my shielders gets this to fight against the robots as need be. We can't carry a pistol on them also, unfortunately. Blue Link, I called you out and it scared you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. Oh, wrong ammo on Hyperion. I do wish it would auto-change ammo, but it gets confusing sometimes. So each one's 4. Does it consume... Is it 4 shots or 4 individual shots? Not sure. This is prepping for Observer. Yes, indeed, Iltantish. Yes, indeed. Unfortunately, I don't know the different kinds of ships well enough right now. Oh, wait, you're right. We're not fighting robots. Robots are not the primary enemy here, are they? Are they? I can't remember. I can't remember. Anyway, just in case there are robots. Oh no. You know what? The shield people will be fine regardless of robots. Their job is to take shots, not make shots. Okay. Show me your weights. Everyone's looking okay. You're a little overweight. No reason for that. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're amazing. Okay, team. I think we're as ready as we're going to be. I think this looks pretty okay. My strongest weapon's on the door. Ammo for shields. Thanks for catching that. Oh, right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, and then... Other shield put through. Has no spare ammo. I'll drop one of each of these to get some more in. Alright. Alright. And one more grenade. Don't mind if I do. Let's go flashbang. Or accuracy module. That was always a thing. So little weight, but... No, I'm not going to actually module. I'll give him another, Let's do a proper grenade this time. Lucky Susie there. Alright, team, here we go. The squadron is currently keeping an eye so it doesn't take off. They're going on home now, that's fine. And then here we go arriving. Battle of the Observer. I think this will be our first time capturing a complete and full observer all at once, instead of crash landing one. So everyone's alive, but lots and lots of rewards we pulled off, possibly including enough rewards for us to upgrade our workshops and produce everything faster. And that might be worth pushing to the top of the queue. We'll see what happens though. Alright. We're approaching the landing site of the UFO. You should be careful, Commander. This vessel hasn't crashed, so none of the crew are dead. Oh, is this the first landed one I've fought in the entire playthrough? Yeah, this is the please go ahead and get me the entire UFO by itself. First time seeing that. It's a night mission. We can see 2 wraiths. Okay. Wraiths shoot at very great distance. However, they also go into blurred form, sure, camouflage, after being shot once. So when one wants to finish fighting them with a shotgun, ideally, we could try to flashbang them before all else. That would require someone to go out a little bit. They're not close enough to both hit. Does anyone have a good angle and strength to throw this? It's a matter of strength, not a matter of angle, unfortunately. So, Nicholas, good luck. The truck took a shot. Wild missing. So because of that wild missing, we probably don't need to throw a flashbang. And instead just get someone out there to shoot, possibly. Okay. So, Corso, if you go behind, that's in the way, unfortunately. We could blow that up. That's probably not a good use of anything right now. So, forward again. And again. Ah! Another one? What? Okay, this is mighty silly, is what I gotta say about this. We gotta move in closer to flashbang over. Are you unflashbangable? Please don't get shot. Thank you. There we go. Fine. Okay. Grunov cannot get in there and shoot, unfortunately. He can get behind cover, though. Okay. So this is the least important one. It's a weird angle also. So we continue moving forward on you, I guess. Please no one behind. Please no one behind. Okay. You duck now, you turn and fire. Awesome. Not a lot of damage, unfortunately. So next up we want to hit it with a shotgun, if possible. So Red Zyrus, my weakest shotgunner, 25 is the points we want left. Is that doable? 1% chance the tree's in the way, unfortunately. How about the other shotgun? I apparently has so many moves. So you can go to here and shoot. First time using the laser gun. Okay, not a perfect hit, but pretty good. Now the cloak is off again. I'm gonna sneak a little closer and hit. All right, one down. Way too many turns spent, but that's okay. All right, Sniper Spracknel. If you go outside, you can shoot this one real hard. If you pivot to here, no, there's no good angle with a hard shot. So guaranteed hit from here. Not that much damage, frankly. Huh. I wonder if they take more damage against the accelerated weapons than the laser weapons. Perhaps I should have done that. We've not even looked this direction at all, so pardon me briefly. Yeah, gotta look. It's fine for now. Shield number 2, I want to push out to help attack this. I'm not sure we can get a good shot on it this turn, especially with a shotgun. The shotguns that remain are Justin only Red Zyrus, who has very limited movement, unfortunately. So flashbang here might make some sense. Also, we should be throwing flares. It's a night mission. Didn't help at all. How about the other direction? Okay, nobody yet means nothing, but still. Not great, but good enough for now. I'm going to just put you back inside the box for this turn, Paul Harvey. Good job, you. Okay, thinking flashbang or slash and smoke. Okay, I believe a standard grenade will drop the cloak. Unfortunately, Zyrus doesn't have one of those, but Putzaru does. From downtown, hey, it's a hit. I'm glad I realized that would actually work that way. Okay, so because of that, Blue Link and Marx's Cylon can both come out and shoot. 40 damage is the expected. Marx is the better shooter. So I'm going to have you come out first. Almost guaranteed. 8 left, unfortunate. So a shotgun left and a shooter left. Intention is 38. Why are you not? Oh, your friend's in the way, sorry. 32, the truck's in the way. At 58, that's better. If you go here and crouch, you can still shoot. 67, let's try it. Blue Link. What are you doing, Blue Link? What are you doing? Okay. So, right. This is not great. Red Xyrus does not have any way of doing damage except for the demolition charge, which is not supposed to be used this way. And I'm not sure you can actually get that far, can you? 56, let's try it. Unfortunate. Okay, that is our turn, unfortunately. And I say unfortunately because while this one is flashbanged, it can still shoot into our sides. That did not go as planned by any means. Smoke out, I have no time units left. It's all over. It's all done. Hopefully I don't have grenades. Let's see what happens. Yes! Yes, go shoot it! No. Cowards. Man with rifle. Some farmer action here. Okay, I believe that one scurried back and, hello. I believe that one scurried back and shot at a civilian. Okay, Iaperin took a good hit, as kind of expected. So it's 40 health and a bleed. That's fine. The one back here has very limited health, so it is correct for me to use Spracknel against this one, who I believe can't reaction fire. Not a lot of damage. Yeah, once again, I wonder if I should be changing what weapon I'm using here. So 46 versus the same. I don't know. Okay, shotgun, Grinoff, can you get in there? You can. Insert your own AT music here. One shot missed, that's fine. Other shotguns, Red Xyrus, no. Weakened Iaperin. 37 needed for a good shot, sure. Just need one to hit. Fantastic. Okay, need a doctor on you. So you can't come back at all, either of them. So Red Xyrus is my weakest gunner, or assault. Who's the weakest of the rifle people? What is Blue Link? Alright, Blue Link. Captain Blue Link, you're looking good. Quick heal, please. Okay. And then give me some sight, please. Presumably there's nobody there. We'll see. A little ducking for you. Those two are done. Alright, we know over here there's one of these UFO things. If we're not careful, it will fly out and shoot us all in the back. Because it's a robot, it is more damaged by lasers, I believe. And also, it is immune to EMP, etc. Not EMP, flashbangs, rather. So, I want to leave one shield in this direction and send one the other direction. So, Nicholas, you can get here and turn. From there, your shot would be 30. I mean, not ideal, but Corso, my alleged sniper, if I had, 72 points left, we could shoot twice. That's not going to happen, unfortunately. So you can go here, 43. All right, go here, Nicholas Duck, 95. Okay. Still quite a bit of damage, but a good start anyway. Red Xyrus cannot get that close, but can get to here and be ready to return fire if need be. Marks a ton of turn units. Not a good angle. Good angle, but only a 37. Okay, this might be a place where blowing the wall makes sense. The only issue in doing so is we then absolutely have to kill it, or it will use the lack of cover to hurt us even more. So, who do I have who can blow something up? The other shield who I want to use to cover this direction Would need 43 points remaining to throw. Fantastic. Good. You're going to turn this way now and duck. Okay, because that's gone, I really can't do much with Rezars, unfortunately. Can I now use marks more effectively? This is 41. Oh, there's another thing in the way. Didn't even know there's another thing in the way. Okay, it's 64% from here. We'll take it. Nice. Nice. 64% you say, huh? Something like that. Smoke could work very well here. So I have left this shotgun who cannot throw smoke. This gunner who was suppressed, I believe, and so can't do much at all. They can shoot from where they are with a 100% chance of hitting. Alright, not a kill, but not half bad. Remaining shotgunner, I could have looked north in case someone comes here. I do still have a pistol shot left. It's 35% chance. Hey, HPD, good seeing you. I mean, if it hits, penetration of 5 on 33. If it hits, it is a kill, assuming no low roll, but 35 is not worth doing. HPG, seriously good to see you, friend. You're done. You're done. You have no smoke, unfortunately. Yeah. 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 What has that farmer been doing all his life? That farmer just took a shot that was probably very, very, very low chance, and it hit him from across the map. Farmer, I thank you. Are you a Pinkerton? What are you doing, man? That was so good. This one bled out also. So right now we are clear of any enemies. Again, I'm not trying to XP on that one, but thank you, Civilian, for helping us out. I'm going to say we would have been okay regardless. This is absolutely not true, but I like saying it anyway. All right, look, 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 look. Nothing yet. This is probably a turn just to get set up, as opposed to doing anything of interest. Okay, in this position, crouching, you can shoot someone if they pop out. Perhaps not ideal. Move you here to cover this side, I think. Okay, on this side we have 2 rifle people and actually 3 rifle people. One moves the laser. I want to move the laser forward with you. This is not a best shot, but it's good enough for the moment. You can't duck, that's okay. Okay, I'm going to send Corso with the northern squad, maybe. Except we do have 3 characters over here. We're guessing that's actually clear. So I'm going to move my camouflage sniper, who has 1 shot left, into what we call a scouting position. From here, she has the best possible shot. Not yet. Someone is ringing my doorbell. I'm not sure I'm expecting a package, but I'll be right back. Oh, Noms is. She bought a pen. BRB, BRB. BRB. Okay. Hello, friends. It is raining so hard up there. I feel so terrible for the delivery person, and they're, almost certainly getting soaked all the way through. Poor friend. All right, so Scout's got nothing that turn. That's fine. Shield person on this side, I'm gonna have you just take a look. Anything you can find would be great. You're probably gonna throw some vision this way. Okay, this is the side of the world, so probably no enemies. I'll have you throw one this way also. Nothing right now. Alright. As always, I don't know if giving the enemies light here... Like, oh, is it actually possible to pick up a flare? It's not. Once deployed, it's deployed, unfortunately. Fair enough. Okay, Corso, I'm gonna... My door's ringing again! Pardon me briefly. Alright. Busy package day at the ranch. That is a box of books from Germany. My German books arrived. Very excited for that. That time was hilarious. What's it called? The worker had so much trouble getting it to scan because of the water. It's a nice joking moment over that. Eventually it scanned, and I paid the customs fee for the import and so on, and a little back and forth. And then as he was leaving, he called out, "Oh no, what's your name?" Because he forgot to check if the name on the package is my name. So the books came. I'm going to use those for research. I'm really happy about that. Somebody recalled that I offered the worker half off. It seemed important to me that I didn't pay crazy money for a book that probably nobody but me in the world wanted. But it was still really stressful to ask. All right, rolling out, team, rolling out. Let's get you up here. No, that's definitely an over advance. It's very exciting in this game to move your team forward and take over land and all the rest, but it is the case that doing that too aggressively can lead to some real troubles. I appearance kind of in a useless spot here. If someone attacks from here, it's not going to be great, but that's where you are for now. And then other shotguns. I guess we're going to do 2 shotguns south is smarter, because we're clearing this ruins, which most likely has carried somewhere. Did they accept my offer? Oh, they did. Okay, yeah, I offered to pay half price on the crazy expensive book, and then to buy 2 other cheaper books along with it. And yeah, they were very pleased with the offer, and it was a very kind interaction. Well, I was initially somewhat worried they'd be offended at my request. In case someone pops this door, I have a gunner there. All right, good setup turn, we'll see. Alright, the enemies do nothing this turn. What that means is they might all be inside their magic airplane, wherever that is, or it might mean they're waiting for me in the ruins. So, just gonna poke around carefully. Nobody yet. Nobody yet. We'll check this corner and we gotta call it good for now. Light bright, please. How much is shipping? Yeah, so it was, probably can't see there. It was 40 euros shipping on top of 60 euros for the books. So 100 euros in total, which is not nothing, but getting the book seems really nice. Yeah, it's great. Absolutely great. Okay, let me continue advancing here. So we are nearly certain we're certain there's no one in the middle room. So I'm going to advance you into the middle room. You can then look this direction. So there's one spot possible still, and that's why I have heavily armored shotguns for peeking corners for me. Okay, we're probably fine. That's great. That's really nice. I mean, it is possible, but seems unlikely. So rifle person, I'm going to move you forward to here. You won't be able to shoot, but you will be in cover. You're done. Okay, laser rifle friend. We'll have you look here. Probably no one. Hopefully no one. And then you'll move up this way and give it a crouch. If you throw, I think you actually stand up, don't you? I should have thrown and then stood up. Oh, they recrouch automatically. Wait, what am I doing? I just made poor old Grinoff crouch, then stand up, crouch, then stand up. Good stuff indeed. Good stuff indeed. All right, you're going to stay on this side. Let's get you in this corner for now. I understand why you can't take back moves in this game, but it always feels a little silly when you've done the obviously wrong thing. Like, it's time for mid-combat squats. But it is funny anyway. Okay. Forward goes the shield. We'll peek this way real quick, no problems. Forward again! Okay, enemy spotted, awesome. Now, my sniper probably can't get forward enough this turn. This will also be the sniper's last shot. So you want to have a 56 if possible. Can you see it from there? Holy cow, 52% from across the map. It's not worth taking the shot, is it? It's worth moving close enough that as they come in closer, we can take the shot. So here is fine. That's your turn. Okay. If I move a rifle person forward, yeah, it's just too far away. So there's a lot in the way before they shoot anybody. So smoke might make sense. Probably too far away for a flashbang. But like I said, smoke makes sense, except for the tree there. So if we come out, smoke, let's go. That probably will not shoot through that, but we'll see. I see no reason to leave you peeking out. So you're going to run back behind here at least. Okay, additional rifles. We're going to set up in the hopes they come out next turn. Shotgun, can you get this far? You can't. Amazing. Okay, good. Rifle person, hide in the corner this turn. Corso's really exposed because that throw. We'll see if we get punished for it. Okay, basically that. All right, let's see what happens. They come, they come, they come. They found a clear shot, but they missed. I was worried about that. I was worried there was some clearer shot through. I just didn't see it because I didn't rotate enough. That said, beloved Corso is just fine. So, shoot at distance, of course, and then rush him with rifle, or shotgun, rather. And I think it's sensible for Spracknell to take the shot. They need to find a much better angle now. Let's see. You go to here, they have their weaker shot. Not going to work. I might end up saving Spracknell for next round scouting. That rock's in the way. Okay, you've moved and shot. You probably can't do so again. So marks go forward. Straight in we go. Awesome. Their weird shield thing's now on. I have one shotgun in range, possibly. Grinoff, can you get there also? You can. We'll start with you. Hey, we found the ship. Awesome. I mean, less awesome that these guys are exposed, but still. So their little shield's off now. So I could use a rifle person, but I think right now actually a shotgun makes the most sense because they're not as useful. in a moment. So here we go. Please don't miss. Okay, thanks. Okay, cool. So very awkward placement of those. Can I get a shield in front of them? Shield that's nearest is here. The answer is probably no. It's actually yes. Man, the amount of time units one develops as they go on through the game is really, really, really silly, rather. Yeah. You're exposed. You're exposed. Can't help you. Paul Harvey, let's move you forward as much as possible. Good job. Now, can I get people in position to overwatch here? The obvious one is the sniper. With 86 moves, I can get you around. Now, there might be an enemy here. Seems not to be. Alright, so you're not really overwatching, but prepared to do so next turn. We need to reload before we breach the place, of course. Blue Link, you are not wearing a gas mask, so you can go a little later. Corso, you are. So can you hang out here? You can. Not a great spot in terms of being a giant rock in front. But for this turn, that's fine. Have you duck also, just in case. And so not covered in gas mask. You go to here. You're not going to be able to return fire. That's fine, though. Smoke could be a good idea here also. Now that I'm perhaps out of characters who can do that. We have one shotgun left and one shield both. So shield, is there anybody over here is the question of the day for me. Aha! A robot! Tricksy robots. We knew there'd be one somewhere. We still can't see here, but as usual, no point in overexposing ourselves. So you're going to hang out in the corner. We do have a rifle person. They'll be useful, but it's non-laser rifle people. As you might recall, these big boys have a, I think, 25% resistance to non-laser weapons. So, you have no laser weapons here. Ah! Okay. So moving over a laser weapon might be real smart. However, not sure I can. Where's Marks? Nope. Where is Paul Harvey? You can't move. Okay. Oh, Lord! We do love the sound of the robot stomping, but I knew that Red Zars was the most exposed of them all. I didn't expect the stomp, etc. So you're not going to die this turn, but you need some medical care pretty quickly. Not so quickly, though, that I should ignore this enemy. I guess we could. We could all fall back and have him come into a death cone here, we'll call it. So Marks, let me get you to here. Turn, defend. Shield person. You're going to here. Defend, good. Hey, Dachshund, how's it going? Wait, I realize your name is Dachshund, isn't it? I see how these things work. I see how this works. Okay, I'm actually going to redeploy the shield, I believe, to the other side. This makes a lot more sense. Alright, excellent. Excellent. I'll probably want to have the laser shotgun collapse from behind if possible. So Blue Link, I'm going to put you in the corner here. Okay. That group is done. Okay, I want to move this shield forward by hopefully not being attacked from both locations. Now, with that said, Spracknell, so silly. From way back here, Spracknell has a 56% chance of hitting. If you sneak forward like here, what happens? 94, and still cloaked. Only issue is that they need to recharge their weapon next turn. Good job, Spracknell. Okay. As before, there's no reason to overpush here. Now allow me to overpush here. We're to smoke the door. Yeah. Not with you, though. Who has the most smoke right now? Okay, fortunately, only one on each of them. There's probably someone on the right-hand side who has smoke. And I think it makes sense to have Corso drop back. I don't believe you can overwatch after moving and shooting. So Red Zyrus mad dash back. I know my sniper is carrying a med kit, but they're very, very far away. Okay. Corso versus one of you two. You go here. Stranger are both colonels and majors in a troop. Yeah, the leveling up in this game does get very, 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 etc. silly. But we send the best we can. That's the story here. I may have just overextended this character. If they get shot through a rock in the door, very sad. Okay. So we have 2 shotguns left. Okay. I'm going to have Iperin throw. Good. A second throw might actually be sensible from the other from the other person here, just to see what happens, because we're not really set up for return fire here. The only reason not to put more smoke here would be my sniper shooting through it. Okay. Actually, you have no smoke. I'm sorry. That's not correct then. So your job, Grenov, is if someone comes through that door to blast them, and then Putzer's job me to defend this side. And Iperin, I don't know, man. You just get in there and duck, thanks. All right. Rezarus, you're bleeding out. You're fine, though. Okay, we knew someone might pop out. That's a Mentark. Fine. Okay, so Big Boy did not move. Can my sniper snipe again by changing weapons? 28. 52. If we move forward and have a less accurate shot, it's 65. Let's try it. This is the worst rifle for this. And bullet lost. No confirmed hit. I have no idea what happened there. If we can get behind this folk, it'd be pretty great. I don't know if this is going to be noticed. Gosh, hopefully not. I don't know where the peripheral vision is. Hey, there it is. Okay. That's so great. It blew up its own cover. You fool. You dum-dum. You absolute rube. Okay. I need to have 33 points remaining. It's a 69 from there. Cat. Time to blow up additional cover. Hey, okay. Oh, another Overwatch. So that's 2 shots. I believe it's all of its shots. We'll see. So Paul Harvey, if you get behind, it's an 89 with you standing. If you go one farther, it's a 100. Oh, right. Robots don't care about cover. That's right. I forgot that the information said that earlier. Robots do not care about cover at all. They will move into terrible positions to just kill, kill, kill. The killbots. The killbotsa. Okay, we should light up back here. Because though I've defeated quite a few enemies, there are probably quite a few more. As this, as this ship landed itself, did not crash land. Please throw that. Come on, you can do it. Ah, good enough. Okay, nobody right now. Okay. You, Dr. Shotgun, please. Nice. Shotgun's not in great shape, but Red Zyrus is my weakest shotgun right now, and so I don't mind them needing to stay back a little bit. They only have 1 flashbang, Might be sensible to change them into a grenadier of some sort. Let's see how it goes, but no great urgency on you getting into the fight, my friend. Okay. So the shotguns. We're going to say there's no one back here. We do say a lot of things. Okay. So we know there's a Mentarch last turn. The only issue with this placement is if multiple come out, we might have problems, but that's okay. Shield, I mean, the shield could go wait right at the door, but not this turn. I might drop some grenades here. I only have the 2, let's not do. Put you behind here. Full shield still, also unupgraded shield still. I do feel a little bad about that. Hello, Mentarch! Shotgun go! Okay, not great. Good job on the 1 damage there, beloved Patsuru. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic that it came out on its own. It's pretty has pretty high armor. So I ideally want to have our shotgun friend with the laser do it again. Neat. Excessive, but neat. We're going to drop back again. And we're going to get ready to breach this turn, I believe. We are standing in smoke with that, which is awesome. Actually, it might be too far away for breaching this turn. Probably. Gotta play this cool. Okay. Shotgun who is full. Put you off to the side here. I'm not sure I've been in this kind of ship before. Have I? I don't remember the teleporters on opposite sides. So either I've never been in one of these before, or there are multiple observer builds, I guess? Something like that. Okay, 56 to here. Let's see what you can do, Spracknell. Yeah, I guess we're not breaching this turn. It'll be maybe next turn. I need to think about who's doing the grenade and so on. Corso, who was a doctor earlier, just mad dash sprint to the front. Shield 2. Can you get there this turn? You actually can. Wow. I wonder if we'll eventually have much larger maps. Because this map does feel a little bit silly with this many time units. Okay, laser rifle has 2 shots left. It could be sensible to go ahead and reload. Maybe. We stretch your made him ketchup. I love it. The pronunciation of ketchup as catsup, absolutely horrifying. Okay, he has tons of ammo, so go ahead and recharge despite not being low battery yet. The lack of cover here, definitely not ideal. So we'll use the baby cover here. Okay. Anyone pop out? No. Okay, time for breaching. So each of these have a stun grenade and a smoke grenade. Iperon's been hit in a way I don't like. Iperon... there's no reload here. So I wonder if laser shotguns can't be reloaded prematurely. If it has to be totally empty to reload. Maybe. Sniper, ideally I want you shooting. Red Zyrus, you have a flashbang. Red Zyrus' job is probably to flashbang here. He's got a shotgun ammo. I mean, he has an ammo. It says laser shotgun battery. So I assume he could use that. That's why I'm confused. I don't know. Whichever way, it'll be okay. Okay. I'd like to put shooters directly behind you all. Except you might be exposed to an enemy that way. That's fine. Crouch good. Actually, you shouldn't be crouching, you fool. You're going to open in a second. Laser goes here. You can shoot this turn. All right. Who dat? Robot right away. Fine. Can Spracknell see? No. From there, it's a 75. A 60. A 100. Don't shoot your friends. Shoot the guy. Wow. That's the first time that Spracknell's been shot since putting on the fancy new armor. No bleeds, but that's okay. They probably have one more Overwatch response. They don't. Fine. Okay, shield's gonna go in. I was wondering if we'd see anyone else. We don't immediately. Little pop there. Other shield, I want to go this direction, just to see what we see, if anything. Nothing right now. Fine. Okay. Oh, I accidentally put the pushed the focus your mind, refill your morale. Though everyone is full morale right now, so definitely not my finest moment on that one. Aya Perrin. 100 from there, fantastic. Awesome. Okay. You can't shoot again. Man, if you can't reload this, I'm so confused. That shows a battery means it is a battery. Unfortunately, that's the only laser shotgun battery I have, so I don't know what's going to come next on that. Then you're going to drop back for right now and hang out. Okay. I want to advance to see who's in there. It's much smarter not to do so right now. And to... Well, who's left, actually? Everyone left might be too far away to be useful here. Okay. You're going to turn this way. Good. Good. Rifle person, if I put you... Or shotgun person, if I put you here. That's actually better, isn't it? Because there's just this door. You're covering that now. I'm going to ask my shield person not to return fire for fear of shooting the shotgun. Okay, shield is good. You're done. Spracknell missed her shot. Ridiculous. Corso can't really get into his turn. So you go to here. And then turn this direction. Red Zars is in bad shape, so just head on in. Okay. Have we only fought robots? Wait 1 second. No, we fought wraiths also. So maybe observers are robots and wraiths. Okay. Nobody immediately fine. Let's poke around the corner. Hello! Okay, shield took that for about half of its health. Let's poke again. I gave him my side like an idiot. That's okay, though. It's an unshielded wraith. That's the only one in there. Cool. Duck it, please. Shotgun. Let's go. Should the sniper change their rifle? Eka, good question. It really depends on who we're fighting. But yeah, you're absolutely right. We should change over and at least reload, if nothing else. Cap. So that's everybody in here, which means that what remains are the teleporters. And that means I'm not sure what exactly. Other than if they come through, it's going to be very, very funny. We should have our... All right, shotgun can't reload. Well, You're going to stay there with your one shot left just in case. So I have one non-functional shotgun character, and then one who is functional, but low health. And we have no idea what's upstairs, unfortunately. And I'm guessing it's like King Robot, perhaps. Which makes me imagine, I wish I had more laser weapons, but at least Paul Harvey's ready to go. Okay, Spracknell is also a laser weapon. We'll see what happens. Okay, and it come down? No. Alright. So this side has one shotgun. This side has two. I'm going to send Putzer up first. There they are. Okay, so it's a Wraith, not a robot. The Wraiths can be flashbanged. Also, if these buddies explode, they do damage to their friends. Good. You only have a very weak shield, so you're gonna stay where you are for right now. I'm gonna send the other shield up and see if I can draw fire on them. Hello? Huh. I'm surprised the robot hasn't shot back, but... Hello? Yeah, nothing. Sounds good. Oh no, that was a mistake. Because the explosion will now harm you. Alright, give him your back. That's a good strategic move. You're doing great. Just walk back and forth eternally. Putzerugo in also. You're good. You're good. I think that's out of range of the explosion. We'll see if that's true. Okay, so I do want to use a laser weapon on the octopus first. And is there a good angle for that? I don't want to block people out. Okay, I'm going to step the sniper to the side right now. And just take the shot. Okay. Oh, right. The octopuses are healers. They heal anyone nearby unless it's a kill shot. Glad I remembered that. Perhaps a little bit too late. Laser shoddy, last shot. 49-83. Okay, one shield destroyed, but gosh, it's okay. Who's up next? Go, go, go. Step forward. Blast. A miss, unfortunately. You can shoot again, though. There we go. There we go. All right, cool. Observer taken. I think we took 2 shots there. One on the sniper and one on a shotgun character. Both worked out, though. And we're going to get a bunch of material here. And, yeah. I'm guessing eventually we'll go up into a control room. And it's going to be goofy amounts of enemies everywhere. And it'll be a little bit of panic. I know that when we go into the alien base, it is that way. Because the alien base wiped us entirely last time. A Red Zyrus got promoted. Good job, you. Also terribly wounded. It's a compensatory promotion, we'll call it. Lots of leveling up on everybody. Nothing new this time, but a pile of cool items. Fantastic. Cat. So, immediately we have junk to sell. Good. The building queue is still very, very, very long. So we have all the materials we need to build the upgraded workshop or lab or surgery, etc. But it'll take a while to get it all money-wise. Now, we discussed previously what on earth should we do with our South American base. And I think what we agreed on is it's actually a good idea to continue building up the main base. and maybe send another interceptor over here to help defend South America as need be. We have no engineers at this base. Wait, don't have an engineering facility? A workshop? Well, that's storeroom, barracks, training room. So no, we would need a workshop at 500,000 money. That's good. I can wait on missions for daytime. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right with that. It's hard for me to know exactly how best to do that. Hey, we have over 100 observation points. Observation points? What are it called? Friends, I'm taking a quick AFK break. My once a stream AFK break to use the restroom and get some coffee. I'll be back in approximately 3 minutes. We'll run an ad break real quick, and then we'll learn more about the plot of this game. We've never gotten this far before. I'm so excited to read, but I'll go ahead and do that in just a little bit. For now, though, have fun reading between the words. BRB, thanks for being here. See you in a sec. Hey, Game Merchant, good seeing you. Hello, everyone, good seeing you. I'm back from the little ad break. I appreciate you hanging out until I return, and now I've returned, and now we're going to do some reading as our scientists have finished discovering or understanding, or whatever you want to say, the flying object in the sky as Phase 3 begins. This thing gets made. Here we go. The OOO analysis. The alien orbital structure referred to as Unidentified Orbital Object 1, OOO-1, is continuing to hold a geocentric orbit roughly 70,000 kilometers above the planet. Observation via satellites and terrestrial telescopes confirm it's exactly 600 meters in length and consists of a wide upper saucer resting atop a long and slender spire. However, the mass restrictions of hyperdrive travel imply that significant sections of the interior must have been left almost entirely empty. Several UFOs have been detected in close proximity to the structure. While one hopes the aliens are simply guarding their new asset, there's a distinct possibility the vessels are delivering supplies required for further construction work aboard the structure. If so, we may see capabilities continue to expand. The primary role of UOO-1 may be linked to the powerful quantum transmission emanating from the structure. Unlike the destabilizing quantum anomalies produced by a hyperdrive jump, this signal is a simple repeating pattern that is akin to a navigation beacon. If this allows extraterrestrial craft to triangulate hyperdrive jumps more easily, it would explain why the expected decline in alien activity has not yet occurred despite the passing of the waveform peak. Indeed, we must consider the grim prospect that this beacon may permit the enemies to sustain their invasion indefinitely. The only solution to the problem may be the destruction of UOO-1. Sadly, we have few options for a direct attack. With tens of thousands of kilometers of empty space in all directions, anything attempting to approach will be easily detected and destroyed. Am I hearing we need to train some construction workers to be astronauts? Our best hope may be to sneak a combat team aboard the structure. Clearly not an easy task, but I'm confident I'll eventually devise a solution. Anything approaching, easily detected and destroyed. Let's bring a combat team on board. Alright. So no research availability right now, but we do have more money coming because of that. We want $500,000 money as possible very soon. Also, we're currently saving up to have, well, there we go. We have another engineer supporting us, so engineering products are 5% faster. It still takes many a day to get everything done, but that's okay. Yeah, the new workshop is $500,000 money. I have so many things I want to spend money on more or less simultaneously, and I know it just can't be done, but still. Also, Asia's continuing to freak out, comma man. Part of it is their engineer there is working against them, but also the alien base is an issue. So I'm waiting until we have all of these items made, and then we will incurse to that location, I think. I just remembered I can send my aircraft out randomly. So I'm going to send little buddy Pepe in the Short just to go look in North America and see what happens. I do wonder if eventually the aliens will attack our aircraft directly, or if instead they're going to hold off for a while at least. Anybody? Pep in the Short's there. Let's have you pop up to Alaska. Squadron 2's got nothing. Let's have you go to the Russia. Alright, it is possible there are actually no aliens currently flying around. And we're not seeing any pop-ups. Our power grid failed in Asia. Squadron 2, let's check this out. Patrol tier out of power. That's it. Let's go on home. I mean, fun to go around, but still not much. Yeah, bombing ideally we want to keep an eye on. Any statement of there being bombing here, there, anywhere is a huge, huge problem. Also, our bases have not yet been attacked. I'm sure they will at some point. Alright, here are the huge bonuses. We're upgrading our lasers' damage and also their ability to self-recharge, I think? Yeah, both of those are coming in the next 2 days. Far, far sooner than I'd like it to be. Feeling nervous on this one. There's a possibility of the goodness of researching. Oh no! The weapon upgrade. No. Did they automatically upgrade? Wait, maybe we're fine. 1 second. We're fine. So, as the weapons were upgraded, they began being called by a new name. And I was worried there would not be an auto upgrade. Civilian, good seeing you. There is an auto upgrade, and that makes today much better than it would have been otherwise. So the 2 pistols that were in queue fell off because of the name change, but that's fine. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, force fires. Is that a bomber? It might be a bomber. Let's go find out. Go. I think I have at least 1 weapon I wanted to send to Center Colonial. Laser ammo recharges up now also. Fantastic. So laser weapons are much better than they were even a little bit ago. I don't know if I should only ever bring laser weapons now, but they do seem significantly better, and that is pretty darn cool. Okay. I should probably upgrade the shields. and maybe the accuracy thing, and maybe better grenades, and maybe a bunch of stuff needs making, but yeah, I don't know. What we need. Yeah, shields or automed next is a fine question. You know what? The shield people have been treated so poorly in this playthrough. Oh, also though, I want to upgrade all of these things, right? The workshop, the quantum laboratory, and so on. But you know what? I've treated the shields poorly. I will upgrade the shields. Finally, shield people, you can't complain about me ever again. I mean, you probably will. It's Squadron 1 going home. Fine. Okay. I was thinking about bringing in more soldiers. I could train more. More could live here also. It looks like the pile has refilled. Why are these people wearing pink armor? I thought it was the case that everyone previously was wearing blue armor. Maybe recruits always were pink? Oh, is it because they come in as sergeants, maybe? Is there privates? I have no idea. No idea. Okay, so Sergeant Artem Zaleski of China? Turkey? Hard for me to see. Russia? Probably Russia. You're to come along. Weak strength on Malay here, but you'll do well enough as well. Dimitrios Lazos. You're fine. Alright, team. Spend all the money on bringing new friends in. Of course, it is the case that I'll be naming those after many of you once they show up here. That's going to be fun. Looking forward to it. So Asia is the place we have the most green lock-ins. But the 2 that remain are a little challenging to get. The Soviets will give me their engineers for like 10 more points. They're going to join me. Faster building. Awesome. A medical center online in the southwest. Good job, squad. That's all you get for right now, unfortunately. A bomber. Bombers must be destroyed immediately. They do not have... There it is. Bellic, thank you for giving me a tier 1 subscription for 21 months in total. 21 months, make you a sacrificial shield. I'll see what I can do, Bellic. I'll see what I can do. Those 4 people, I think 3 already assigned names. That might be not true, though. I'll get you as soon as I can, though, Bellic, and thank you for continuing down the road with us. All right. No matter what, we need to take this thing down. No problem. It's already over water. Now, we could auto-destroy it, as I've fought them previously. I'm going to go ahead and just do that. Hooray! Everyone's alive still, no problems. Good job. So, bomber wreckage just gives items right away. Immediately after, a defender and 2 fighters want air superiority. So I've never fought this crew before. We're in the midst of rearming. As I look through what the rearming is, wasted basic bullets and laser shots, they're largely ready to go. So once again, you head there. Okay. Because I've not done it before, we gotta do it now. Okay. I have 2 incredibly fast ships. I think it is, well, I was gonna say it's sensible for them to come from the outside, but I actually do still believe. The only item I want to mention is that the fighters do not have any armor, and so it might make sense to go ahead and unload missiles on them nigh immediately. Andre Le Giant is the one that has the... Andre Le Géant is the one that has the faster guns on right now. So I hope he can swoop around effectively in a moment. Jeanne d'Arc is carrying missiles. She also has a much longer range weapon. It outranges the fighters, but does not outrange the defender. You're going to turn off your missiles for the moment. Are we? Yeah. And again, I want to pull the enemies apart if possible. So, speed for you. And then Macron, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I guess I'm going to have you support Jeanne d'Arc. And... is that true? No, I'm going to have you support Andre the Giant, because I'll have 2 missiles on this side also then. And your job really is to get outside and then dump missiles in as possible. Alright, what happens? Okay, a missile goes out immediately towards one of my fast ships. It's going to outrun it, I think. It does good. Macron is not moving top speed, and maybe you turn away from it. You are outrunning it also, but barely. Okay. So, Macron, your job is now to turn in against this one. And weapons are hot in a moment. Jeanne d'Arc, because of your much longer laser lance, you're going to go forward with 2 missiles ready to rock. Now, because we're running dead into it, it's be unfortunate. Okay, good. You are outrunning again. Good. We want you to begin pivoting. You can turn on very quickly. Okay, good. Jeanne d'Arc has taken some damage. I should be rolling through instead. Macron, turn missiles out. Hello? Where are Jeanne d'Arc's missiles? Oh, shoot. I always forget. When they're going in Afterburner, they can't do a darn thing. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Taking such damage. You're fine. You're fine. Alright, 5 of 5, no problem. My goodness. Andre Giant's also burning and not shooting. Oh man, I gotta say, team, that's really quite embarrassing when my biggest ships are not doing a darn thing. Alright, we're fine, we're fine. So Jeanne d'Arc, some unnecessary damage. Nonetheless, good job, good job. Bunch more wreckage coming in. Oh, that was a disaster. Alright, so as missions begin, what we have to say every single time is, hey Resorty, have you turned off your afterburners? Okay, got a bunch more items, awesome. Bunch more items, awesome. The Defender. Is this really our first time fighting a Defender this time? I guess so. The Defender is a small alien craft, roughly 18 meters in length, most commonly encountered protecting larger alien vessels from human interceptors. Analysis suggests much of the Defender's underlying design architecture is shared with a similarly sized fighter UFO, including an identical reactor unit, control system, and primary drive array. However, two major adaptations lead to it having a rather different combat capability. The first of these is a more robust hull, which is reinforced with several layers of hardened extraterrestrial alloy. This makes the Defender more survivable than the fighter, but the extra weight also imposes serious limitations on overall maneuverability. As such, there's little prospect of these craft rolling to evade incoming missiles. Cool. Also, very strong laser against it. The second is the primary armament, a sizable frontal plasma lance that has sufficient range and accuracy to act as a medium-range missile shield. So missiles from behind, missiles in front. Indeed, any munitions entering the fire arc of the weapon are liable to be vaporized by a searing bolt of energy. Naturally, there are limitations to this, the largest being the substantial recharge time of plasma lances. The pilots could overcome the shield by attacking from the rear, overwhelming it with a volley of missiles, or by simply destroying the Defender itself, which is rather less deadly in a dogfight than the fighter. Nonetheless, we must acknowledge the threat posed by a Defender. Intercepting a large UFO is a hazardous undertaking at the best of time. Carelessly losing missiles and torpedoes to Defenders could prove disastrous. Very well indeed. Alright, 4 people have arrived. It is time to name you fine folks after today's ridiculously generous people. I mentioned in the intro that I'm currently fundraising for a bookstore that's opening here in Tokyo. Many of you responded with such generosity, and yes indeed, any and all money that comes to the channel this month will be going to the bookstore that is just opening up, and I'm so happy to help them. So first up, resub today was on George Plays Twitch. George, are you still alive? George, you appear to be dead. I'm sorry, George. So George, you're gonna get in here. You are a fine Czechoslovakian now.
Gentlemen,
Civilian.
this is Democracy Manifest.
Civilian. Thanks for the 5 gift subs. I appreciate it. I will definitely be adding that to the pile of the donation at the end of the month. Sucker for a good bookstore. Man, me too. Me too. And as I mentioned in the intro, it's indie, it's woman-owned, it is inclusive, it's gonna have like a library for people who can't afford books, which is awesome, and then it also is English language and doesn't smell like smoke. Is responding to all these great places. What's the store's name again? I'm not one to normally link a Kickstarter in a channel, but I'll go ahead and do so right now so you can see. It's called Featherheart Books. As of right now, they've been... Hello copy? As of right now, they've just been doing online and pop-ups, but as you can read on the Kickstarter there, it's a woman who is like so emphatic about the necessity of libraries and bookstores to build community. And she does a once a month book hunt in Tokyo where she hides a book somewhere in the city and then gives hints to help people find it. And she has like a reading yeah, I can't say all the good things I love about her and what she's doing, but yeah, Featherheart Books is something that Tokyo really needs, for sure. Alright, George, you are in the team again. You are an I'm not sure. Dimitri, from the great city of Greece. That's right, the city of Greece. Jim's in the game. Flug, thank you for the bits earlier. We'll take good care of you. You are probably a rifle person, but we'll see. Artem Zalesky of the Russian SSR. Wow. Really good accuracy, really good strength together. I have no idea how to combine those. Possibly a Grenadier. You're going to be Unnamed Comet. I'm going to call you just Unnamed. That makes me laugh. And then last one for right now. Anja, you are going to be Infinite Drek. I was like a heavy. You're right. I haven't had a single heavy since the start of the game because I don't know how to use them effectively. But Infinite Drek, thank you for being part of the party right here, right now. But that sounds fun. You're absolutely right. Seems really quite fun, actually. Yeah, Flug, let's make you a heavy. I don't know how to use heavies, but we'll take our best care of you. You probably need an upgraded weapon. Haven't quite done that yet. Wait, wrong character, sorry. Unnamed. You're the heavy. And then Flug, you go back to being a basic rifle person. Alright. Alright. You look great, Drek. You look great. You made it being a sniper, actually. Though, again, really good accuracy, really good strength. Do all of these people become heavies? There's a possibility. Laser machine gun. Maybe. Let me look at the base upgrades real quick. If I can get more money, I have enough materials to make a bundle of things. It's just about cash. As many of you know, you can sell nice items also. Oh, real quick, have I found enough bodies for any of these? We can learn how the Mentarchs work. Now, at this point, I'm being a coward. I think we've been ready for a while to go to the alien base. I just don't want to lose another playthrough. So... we'll be fine. We're much better than we were last time. An abductor. This is my first time seeing an abductor. It has no escort. It is time to learn some things. Hello. Okay, so the abductor has an absolutely cactus. Thank you for the 300 bits. Those will go directly to the bookstore. I might make my first donation tonight. We'll see what happens. I'll let y'all know how it goes. But Cactus, thanks for the generosity for the books. Very cool of you. Alright, so the abductor has a giant fire cone in front. Obviously, we got to get our phantoms in behind. And then, I believe, excuse me, Emmanuel Macron is going to be bait. So... I don't know what that means exactly. What I do know is what? Nothing. I wonder if this is going to be one of those weapons that pivots from side to side, and as long as you miss it, you don't take big damage. I think we're going to start as far forward as we can, turned around, and see what happens. We don't know its turn radius. I know it has enough armor that it should roll along some torpedoes probably, but that was not done. Alright, it can catch up to Macron, but that's fine. May I say we did a very good job here? Like, this is a fine way of thinking about it. Oh, that's perfect. Could this be any more beautiful? I need to drop afterburners. In just okay, we can drop them now and fire missiles. That is Jeanne d'Arc. Have you activated my trap card? Okay, so the Sidewinders actually are not good against armor. I forgot which kind of missiles we had very well. So Andre, you're turning in that way. Let's have you get ready to roll right. A little bit too late. Now, come across. Okay. Macron, no. Yeah, no missiles yet. Welcome to the part where it gets a little bit confusing, unfortunately. Giants, head on in. Man, too much. Are you not shooting? Oh, shoot. Once again. There we go. Macron, pull away again. Back to full. You're already at full speed. Good. You turn so slowly. Okay, we have one right above. Andre Giant, you're a hero. Okay, it's spinning left, trying to get on top of the giant. Can't be done. Doesn't even matter. Do we need the rest of the team? Absolutely not. Man, that is so much fun when you can get right on top of it and it spins wildly. Alright, some mistakes of play, but Getting the giant in there on top from the top rope is pretty good. Okay, an abductor crash. We've never been on one of these before, so obviously we need to. I was planning to go towards the alien site straight away. I believe, though, 1 day, 3 hours left on the shield. That's not going to happen, is it? 1 day, 7 hours. I actually don't know how this works. Do weapons get upgraded when they're already in the ship? I'm not sure. It doesn't really matter, though. Here we go. Our first time fighting a new kind of ship. The Abductor. Do they come in the night? Do they come in the night possibly to steal our cows? Not sure. Do I take lasers? Not sure. So what are the accelerators better at right now? Possibly unarmored targets. It's better. Let's see. Hello, go away, please. Okay, so no armor penetration on the laser, but it does destroy armor. Okay. A laser pistol holds 5 shots and reloads 2 per turn. That's pretty cool. So if we shoot once, if we shoot twice, it's fine. Whoops. Deploy, please. Okay. I probably don't need my strongest team on this one. So I'm going to remove everyone, actually, and try to decide from the top who we bring. I'm guessing we'll end up with a lot of the same characters as usual. I'm a little bummed that I've not leveled up with our sniper. I think we got HPG as a sniper, and then immediately said, no HPG, I'm sorry, you can't go again. But first of all, our sniper. So number 1 is Kid and Bridges, sorry. Number 1 is Spracknell. They're wounded, so we won't send them out. Okay. You can wear the Stalker armor. You are missing so many awards, we gotta fix that. You're gonna carry both kinds of sniper rifles. I'm considering taking a second sniper. I just don't know. Hey, Kips, I'm glad you're here to see your character live, certainly. Certainly live. We have 2 higher level colonels of the new rifle people who has really high strength. So Corso is not new. George and Flug are the new ones. Very bad strength. Unnamed Comet is supposed to be a heavy. Okay. Either Drek or Unnamed are gonna be going in there as a heavy. Who has higher HP? Unnamed, you win, my friend. And you're going to be a shield instead. Cool. Back with you in a moment. So we have the first and the last there. Let me think about assaulters. I don't know how this kind of ship works. My assaulters are now to the point where they have better accuracy than previously. Ooh, all 3 of my strong assaulters are injured. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Fetafist, one of my finest character, might get changed around to a different job. So assaulters, we want like pretty decent strength. Accuracy doesn't really matter. High HP, high time units. Putzaru is crazily good at everything and has been a shield. No, my friend, no. You're gonna be anything but a shield this time. That's crazy good. You probably become the chief assaulter then. Okay, I want to bring at least 1 lower level character in each role. So which sergeant or sergeant major gets to be an assaulter? Drek, this is not an ideal role for you. You're lovely, though. Look at you, Drek. What a little cutie you are. Second assaulter, actually tertiary assaulter. Oh man, I wish I knew more about this mission. I just don't know anything about these steely ships yet. Who does the stealing? I mean, the little gray men should, right? If we're staying in line with our standard understanding of UFO films, it should be all and only little green men. All right, Marks, you get to go on a middle tier rifle person now also. Crunkhammer, you got problems, friend. not to be rude, but you got some real problems. Hey, Fedifist, thanks for that resub, my friend. Hello to you also. You know what? You resub, so you get to come. I'm not sure you're gonna be a grenadier. I mean, maybe grenadier makes sense here. You know what? Fedifist, I'll bring you along as a grenadier. I have no idea how you're gonna fit in the rest of the squad, but there you go. All these colonels, upsetting number of colonels. Who's actually in charge here? Hello, Geektown. What's the new mission? We knocked down an observer. No, sorry, an abductor, which I've never seen before, and I just don't know. What it's gonna do. Unfortunately, you're still pretty wounded. That's not even 100 time units. Man, Geektown, you're so good, so good. Additional, I need like 2 riflemen, frankly. So, Corso and Fluke? And the trouble really is, if these brand new characters end up missing, that's no fun. But you know what? George, you're on board today. Alright, the question now is second shield, third assaulter, or second sniper. I'm gonna do second sniper. Having the grenadier along probably means that we can blow holes in things more easily. I want the grenadier to change their job once we're in the abductor ship. So I could send Spracknell out despite being wounded. Sniper health doesn't matter that much. Just don't get shot, thanks. If not that, I mean, Jim's a functional sniper. Absolutely. Jim's a swing character to play through. Jim is constantly changing roles based on what we need. And then, because I'm a bit of a coward, let's go second shield. In this case, I want a higher level one. Nicholas, welcome back. All right. 1, 2, 3 sergeants. Good luck, team. From the bottom, then. Kibbs is ready to rock. We have laser pistols. We have accelerated pistols also. We don't have any additional ammo for the secondary sniper rifle. I should probably have something of that sort at least one more clip just in case. Magazine? Clip? Not sure which one it is in this case. I think magazine. So we'll then dump this. It's very unlikely we shot 15 times. Shields, I'd like you to have laser pistols. I said welcome back as you walk out of shower IRL. Nicholas, I knew it was happening. I was on to you in your showering ways. Okay. With only 2 assaulters, we have spare guardian armor. And so the question will be who gets that. Possibly the weaker shield. Yeah, unnamed, congratulations. We don't want you to die. You can carry 2 more weight in some form. Ideally, I actually want you to have one of these, which means drop that. You have 10 shots for the mission. Cool. Nicholas can carry quite a bit more still, so weapon for you. Accuracy mod is definitely too much. Wrong ammo. I can't imagine us using 2 full batteries, so it's not... Wait. Do we even need batteries? We don't even need batteries. They auto-recharge. Yeah, they auto-recharge. I'm so glad I remembered that. Look at that. Look at that then. So because of that, we can then carry something else for you. I guess a flashbang just in case. You already have 1 of each. I'll give you an additional smoke just in case. Alright, Putzaroo. Of the 2 assaulters, Putzaroo's the stronger. So I'm going to give you... Well, actually, they both have laser shotguns if I want to. And these do recharge 1 per turn, fine. So we don't need this. Can I carry the other kind of shotgun as well? Can we double up here? Okay, you move up. I believe the answer is no, what I have right now. Okay, so you don't have a way of blowing a wall. If the laser weapons now auto-recharge while they're ammunition clips, I don't know. I don't have a good answer on that one. Maybe someone does know. Putzaroo, are you just gonna be the king of flashbangs and such? Yeah, I have absolutely no idea why the batteries are still around. I mean, I guess it's the case that if you shoot twice in a turn, it only recharges 1 for that turn, so you might want to catch up. I'm not sure, though, exactly. Yeah, maybe just in case, then I should take 1 battery. In case we end up overshooting. Not overshooting a target, but shooting too many times, perhaps. Okay. Next up. It might be silly to carry both of these. Can't decide if silly. Also, to give, no, Putter does the right things. All right, Drek. Yes, silly. Can you actually carry it? Slightly over, right? No grenade for you. We'll see, we'll see. So they have a weapon in their arms and 1 on their back. That's pretty cool. No more Guardian armor. Make sure everyone has on at least Warden armor. They do not. Okay. You're good. Now a rifle person. Yeah, I think you've come along before, Marks. The best accuracy on Corso. So you're going to get a laser rifle. Recharges 1 per turn, so we're going to carry 1 of those. I think this is a case where I probably shouldn't have them carry 2 weapons. Except, with a Grenadier, it's possible we don't need to blow anything up ever. And so, is it possible that everyone's going to get 2 rifles? And is that truly excessive? Might be. Might be. They don't have an EMP weapon, though. Often I give my rifle people the stun guns just in case. The Grenadier will have one, absolutely. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, we need 1 of the other kind of ammo as well. Does Marks have 1? He has 2. So Marks does not have both weapons. If we get rid of this, though, I'm going to give Marks a stun gun. I need to probably find a way to make these into loadouts instead of always spending so much time deciding just what we want every time. I do enjoy the selecting, but still. Okay. Noobalicious! Noobalicious, thank you for being a friend. That Prime sub today does help quite a bit. Very generous of you to support the channel and thereby support a nearby bookstore as well. Very, very cool of you indeed. Thank you, thank you. The plan's have the fun, it's true. Click the save button But they all have different outfits. I'll save this one. I saved one. We'll see how it goes. What that does is it forces everyone to carry the exact same things, if it's possible. Oh, poor George. George can't do this. George can't do this. George needs to be standard, no problems at all rifle person, unfortunately. Yeah. So George gets just a laser rifle. I'm sorry I overloaded you. I'll never do it again. Fine. Good job, George. Good job, George. All right, Grenadier. Like I said, I'd like to give you a stun gun. Do they even need a pistol? Can't decide on that. They'll be fine. Time units. Heavy armor, probably not. Sniper Jim. Okay, Sniper Jim. You only have a laser rifle, which recharges 1 per turn, fine. Then what? Accelerated gun. I don't know, man. What's your backup role gonna be? I mean, I guess Jim could carry a proper rifle. If needs be. Instead of 1 laser weapon and 1 non-laser weapon. So I think I'm putting a lot of hope/desire on my Grenadier being able to be everywhere all at once. In that I have very, very few people carrying the demolition charges this time. Which might be an error. As I said before, I wish there were any bonus to having time units free or weight free. So who has charges still? Both of the shields do. Awesome. That might be all. Okay, that is all. So shields and grenadiers, and I give you a mission. First time seeing an abductor. Let's see what abductors do. They crash, so they probably will not be doing any abducting. Also, it's daytime. Putzaru, thank you for the resub also. I'm looking forward to taking good care of you on this playthrough. I hope. We'll try our best. I'm bringing both ballistic and lasers because of Haradins. So 1, I don't know what that is. 2, I've always been bringing a collection of weapons of both kinds because I have no idea what works better on what enemies. Now maybe lasers just work better on everything, but that's not true because robots have protection against, robots have protection against lasers. So I switch back and forth based on who I'm fighting so far. Now, at some point, I'll probably learn all this, but as a newer player, gotta be prepared. I immediately see 2 characters. Number 1. Okay, we see a Wraith and an Octopus buddy and a civilian in the middle. Okay. So, if you blow up, that's a good thing. Also, robots have protection against kinetic. Right, that's it. That's right. I don't know who has protection against laser, if anybody, but wouldn't necessarily mind grenading here. Just in case. There's no one behind us, thank goodness. Good job armor on that one. So Drek is forward right now. Drek is the weakest of the assaulters. I don't know why it's about first, but there you are for right now. Shield buddy. You can push out. I assume this one will not overwatch because of the cover it has. Okay. Turn that way. So no enemies on the flank right now, thank goodness. From here you could shoot 31 or 8. Fine enough for now. So, my snipers. My stronger sniper right now is possibly Jim. Okay. The 95 here if you duck for me. I want to deal with this one first. 4 HP left. Oh no. Okay, fine. So 35 from here. I guess I'll take it. Oh, if only. If only. Okay. We'll deal with that in a second. How do I best do this? That's a 60. Seems good. I should have ducked. Yeah. The duck would put it at like 65 or so. Okay. Not ideal currently. Second shield person, get here. I could waste a demolition charge to destroy this. It really is a waste though. So instead, I know I want my other sniper to fire on this one. We can just do it to get started. Cool. 75 damage. May I say ooh-wee? Seriously ooh-wee on that one. Okay, if a rifle goes here, it's at 27%. Probably due to distance. Of course, so if you go forward, it's a 49. We'll continue pushing. We got to kill that, though. So if I move you to here... Uh-oh! Okay, another Wraith that way. 56 will take. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Okay. You're going to drop and turn. Another Wraith, fine. Okay, gotta do 45 damage there. We have 1.5 shotguns left. We have... Where's Hero Farmer? Seriously. This cowering civilian's all we got right now. So I want a shotgun in there ASAPly. Now, Putzeru has so many time units. We'd have 37 remaining. 20% chance, not so good. 31. 31. 15. Alright. Hopefully something hits here. Miss suppress. I mean, suppress is fine, thank you. But who's left? And I really want to... I could use the Grenadier. Grenadier doesn't care about cover. Grenadier don't care about cover or anything else, frankly. Or, what do we call this stuff? Grenadier care about literally nothing. Hello, Grenadier. Chance of hitting is only 25 damage. Wait, really? Oh, this is actually not so good. This is actually not so good at all. Huh. Maybe not. I was thinking I could grenade out on the edge here in a way that would almost certainly not hit the civilian. I guess this will drop off their cover, though. Cool. That's useful. I should have done that before I have my shotgun shoot. Corso, you are almost the last of us. Also, other George. So Corso, how far in can you push while you shoot a 36? 91, will take it. Oops. Good. Okay. George remains. There's a real argument in favor of smoking over here. To the point that I'm going to go ahead and do that and smoke over there. Only known problem is there may be an enemy in here. But... cool. Buddy might come through here and shoot at him. So... we're going to deal with that by ducking. And, I mean, my sniper can become pistol sniper and go to the corner here and maybe help, but probably not. George, if you die this day, you've done so saving better men than you. Not to put too fine of a point on it, but you're a low-level character. Do your best, thank you. Oh! Shotgun civilian from behind. He's still standing. He's still standing. He's dead. So Wraiths have interesting bombs. I believe that Shotgun Civilian got 2 shots off, had a shot at them, and ate a grenade for us. That was amazing. And they didn't kill anything, so they didn't steal any XP, thank goodness. Okay. Can my snipers be useful here? If you move to here, there's a bunch of smoke, but it's 57. Okay, what if you go out this way? A little closer. 100, nice. Nice. Jim, you hero, well done. So there's at least one enemy here still, and we don't yet have eyes on the ship itself. We're gonna clear this building. I'm guessing there's no one in the corner here, but, you know, occasionally guesses don't quite work out. So look in. Hello! Robot Man! Far enough, Robot Man. Okay, so Robot Man, we can shred armor with the laser. This place where having a heavy would be pretty cool. We just don't have that. Behind, look in front. Yeah, I mean, we'll call that a turn. And then George, I'd like you to go look out this window if possible, and then probably walk back right away. Ooh! Overwatch shot, destroys the window, somehow misses George. Wow, that's pretty good. Pretty good, you. Oh, another one. So this thing's a healer and it has wild shooting, but for this turn we can't do anything about that. So these two are kind of stuck there, we'll see. Who is not stuck there, though, is a sniper. There is no good target right now, and I don't feel comfortable having the Grenadier try to blow that wall currently. So, if you just stand here like a hero, you might be able to shoot someone who comes in. The robot will destroy the cover probably, and this fellow is going to unload. Little concerned about that, but we'll see. Okay. Other shield, I was intending to push up this way. That's probably still the correct move, but I also kind of want to go around and establish a defensive posture up here. Putzeru is overwhelmed with love for his fellow man and frees a civilian. What a lovely human you are. Can you get to the truck this turn? You can, but you can't really shoot, so you stay back there. You're doing a WoW raid? Awesome, Drek. I named your character. I believe your character's at base right now. No, it's not true. You're actually right somewhere. There you are. You're my laser rifle, or laser shotgun carrying assaulter. Glad to have you with us today, Drek. Good luck and Godspeed. You're going to support this side. Pretty good. Thinking through this. I mean, ideally, I want to have a rifle person forward on this side, along with the we will rock you. You can't go there, though. Can't balance on the edge of the beach. Put you, I don't know, here, duck, turn, in case this guy comes in close. Other shield, I'm actually going to use shield right in front of the sniper, just in case he draws your attention. Rifle person, I'm going to have Ghost Trip the middle here. Wait by the window for turn fire if need be. I have 13 minutes left on today's stream. It would be like endlessly delightful to send a smoke grenade out there, but I I can't get back the 3 wasted shots here then. So for the moment, Fetafist, you're just gonna go hide behind the truck here and we'll use you again real soon, I promise. Okay, who dies now? As kind of expected. But he comes forward and does what? Probably smashes some cover. Waits. Watches, waits, collaborates. That is not ideal. So these two are now absolutely pinned. If they come out either side, they're going to get shot. So attacking from the sides would be good. Ideally, have a sniper check it out first. Okay. My sniper dances to here. It's probably going to take a reaction shot, but at great distance. It's out of range, so fine. Sniper number 2, if you go to here, can you see it or no? No. To here, no. No, okay, the sniper's not useful this turn. Unless we go over to here. 57. Well, didn't actually mean to click there yet, but it'll work all right, I think. Duck 62. Fine. Okay. So that unpins these two for now. Good job, Kibbs, by the way. Good job, Kibbs. This has moved and fired. I assume it cannot do so again. One's never sure on that, so Nicholas out first. Look around. If we were going to turn fire, it would have done so by now. I'm going to shoot it. Hey, that's amazing. There's a 36% chance of hitting. It worked well. George has been suppressed. So if George moves at all, he can't shoot. Yeah, I think George is going to fall back some more. No point in overextending, overplaying. Okay, shotgun and rifle. These can't be flashbanged, as I mentioned previously. 29 to here. We can do a 20. I could throw a grenade, but it's not going to do much at all. Who else is nearby and possibly useful? Another shield, not so much. So Drek has 56 points. It's very hard to use you effectively on that, unfortunately. So smoke may end up being the answer to this part of the story, unfortunately. I really wanted to kill it this turn, but... Yeah, I guess for this turn we go ahead and just push on in with preparation to attack next turn. Nicholas is definitely overextended then for really no good reason. But... is Grenadier in range? So Grenadier is in range, or can be very quickly, but it only does... oh, it does 25 thermal damage. Yeah, it's not enough to get a kill, unfortunately. And I don't want to change to smoke rounds yet. So I don't know. We can bombard just for the fun of it, I suppose. Eventually they plan to bombard these things, but not quite yet. I want to do one target at a time if possible. Okay. I'm going to begin moving this shield person to the north. Here and duck. Hutsaru, again, is a shotgun. Yeah, shotguns are just not what I need right now, unfortunately. Or I need them, but not where they are. Okay, course of the riflemen. Like, the angle is something like this, but yeah, it's definitely out of range. So I'll put you here to watch northish. Sniper, I'll use you next turn. Grenadier, man, I don't know. He'll stay back there for now. Drek with shotgun, I guess like prep for next turn is fine. The shield there is at full health. We'll see what that means in a moment. Civilian escape, nice. Okay, I thought there might be someone back there for cover blowing up purposes. Awesome. Awesome. Suppression unfortunate, but no one died. That's what counts. It moved and shot, so it will not be overwatching from here. Fantastic, though. Okay. So, the Wraith is here-ish. It cannot successfully shoot over to here-ish. So I'd continue liking to have eyes on things. Hello, friend. Okay. From here, you can just shoot if you want to. Sure, why not? That's why not. Okay, the sniper here is deployed in not exactly a great position for this. But 0%. They're completely occluded or obscured by the tree there as usual. I do have shotguns. If there's time to use those. Drek, do you want to try this? Drek unfortunately can't try this. I really need to get more time units on the assaulters. But you're here to help. Okay. Laser rifle George. We also have very limited time units, unfortunately. 33 to... No, you were suppressed, so you only have 33 in total. I'm sorry. So you can't really do much. Marks was not. But again, complete occlusion from that. 76 might shoot his friend. 44 will not. That cover's so good. I'm going to take a 75 might shoot his friend. Well done. Well done. That's a high roll, correct? Yeah, a little high roll. Awesome. Okay, so that is dealt with. Nito Torpedo. George, can you move to here at least this turn? You can. You're going to hang out. That'll be fun. Sniper friend. Sniper friend. This way's interesting. That way's interesting. That's the end of the world, though. Maybe. I believe it is. So, Kibbs, I'm going to have you redeploy to the window? Not too far. How about to the middle of nowhere? I'll just have you stand in the open with your cover on. 34 sounds like rookie numbers. Yeah, some of these characters are very low level. I think George is a brand new sergeant. So it makes sense they would not be exactly amazing, but still. Alright, Grenadier, it is time for you to do your sacred work. Gotta move in a little bit for your sacred work, my friend. That's a little bit. Is that gonna do it? Sure. Bit of an overshot, unfortunately. Bit of an overshot. Okay. So you'll do your sacred work. Wraith? Awesome. Okay. Enemy found. Very good. I wish I had the Grenadier right now, by the way, but not how it works. So, you ran out. I'm not sure if you actually shot. This might get very unfortunate in a second. Or that works too. 53-53. I think that just means high rolls? I don't know. I struggle immensely with how these damage calcs actually work. But neat. Okay. Laser rifle, head to here. New enemy found. It's a robot. Fine. At that range, you'll probably start shooting wildly. We're going to move to here, though, and duck. Sniper rifle, next turn will be very strong there. For right now, I'll put you behind the bus. From here, you can actually return fire at anything that pops out. Good. Grenadier, just move forward. Cool. It's a new enemy discovered. 3 down that turn, made 2. Wow! Less wow! So both characters successfully shot each other. And that bleed is unfortunate. That plasma blast to the chest. No good, no good. So Corso's currently at how much health after that fun? 16 health, will lose... 6 health, will lose 10 at end of turn. So you could go ahead and just shoot this turn. And heal yourself? Yes. We'll heal ourselves first. $62. We can even move forward. And be blocked out. That's in the way. Okay, I'll take the 62. Awesome. You can fire again. Okay, this is one of those cases where we're only going to reload one, though we shot twice. Fine. Definitely having the sniper shoot would be an overkill, but that might be the thing to do right now. We can also just blast a grenade. I have so many grenades, let's do it. Hey! Oh no. I shouldn't do it too freely, because we get no resources back from killing with grenades. It's fun, it's funny, but that was definitely a bit of a misplay, a bit of out of order selection, etc. But all good, all good. Alright. We got two little squads. We're both doing pretty well right now. I'd like to have you turn this way. Make sure this area is clear and clean. It is. And then you'll pop on in this way. And I can just hang out for turn. That's fine. Corso can't move this turn. Probably sensible to have unnamed protect to the north? I call this north. Alright, so that is the end of the world. Good. There might be an enemy here. I don't want to turn right now, though. Okay, sniper friend. We're going to give you this line this turn. So, Jim, if you go to here, too far away. Go to here, you can see a whole bundle. Great. Actually, ducking might help in this case. Okay, Grenadier friend, hang out. Got some long lines. I'm going to look around the corner first. Nobody there, awesome. Look this way. Nobody there, perhaps awesome. Not sure. We can go look without too much concern. Hey, it's new enemy. Okay, new target found. It is a standard Wraith that looks like. No reason to be overly aggressive. We can sight it. And now can my sniper engage it? From here, it's a 0% of a train in the way. I know many of us are train game fans. When the train's in the way, it's no fun, though. Trains in boxes, trains in boxes, trains in boxes. So what that means is, Drek, I need you to move out of the way pretty much as far as you can go. I don't want you to get shot, though, so just go to this corner instead. Okay. Kibbs, I'm going to put you right here. In this position, you can't see it effectively, but you're in a position where if it pops out, you're good to go against it. We don't really know what's up this way, so though I want to flank their side train, I'm concerned about this. So I'm just going to go to here on both of these characters. And there's a real possibility of being attacked from this side. So do I have anyone who can help with that? Not really. Might have been sensible to pull the shield back even farther. The enemy did not move in our sight. Okay. This enemy is one that can be flashbanged. So, if I have you sneak along to there, awkward angle flashbanging. To here, you just don't throw terribly well, do you, Nicholas? Sorry to say, my friend. I don't really want to body check. I'm going to move you to here for right now. Cat. And then from behind, Drek has a flashbang also. You have to have 29 points left to throw it. It's not looking so good, my friend. Not looking so good. Yeah, okay, so you're just gonna run to here for this turn. And, be ready for some fun in a moment. Possibly. I may leave him standing to receive any shots directed towards Drek there. Okay. I don't really want my shooters in aggressively, so what I'm going to do is have my scout sniper go scout for themselves for a moment. From here they can still take a shot if it comes to it. But how am I going to identify? Frankly, I'm not. You're just going to stay here for right now. If someone pops out, that'll be neat. We may have to flush them out, and I don't quite know how I'll best do that, except have these two push up to the rock. More HP on marks, but not this turn. We just can't. So move them forward a tiny bit and see what we find. Okay. On the other side, it'd be really sensible to try to cover this corner in case, but there are enough open areas I'm not quite sure about. So this room has to be cleared, obviously. Can you get this turn? You can get exactly this turn. That's fine. So next turn, they'll push into that. There's a second door also, so I have my shotgun ready just in case. There's an open door this way as well, which concerns me a tiny little bit. And so ideally I want to get cover this way. Friends, the ad break is just about to run. It is afternoon my time, so I have to go fairly soon here, but I don't know. I'd like to identify where the ship is first, and then tomorrow we'll actually deal with it, I guess. Speaking of dealing with it, Mandoodly, thank you for that resub. Very kind to you all the way. Hope things are good for you. And seriously, thanks for helping out the stream in all the ways you do over many, many years. 10 months of subscribing. I think you've been around longer than that, though. Okay. Grenadier, I just don't know. I need a target, if you please, but what that target will be, I'm not sure. Does the enemy expose themselves on the right-hand side? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. We found an enemy. There they are. Did they move? We don't know. Sniper, do you have any chance? You have a 31 from there. That's ridiculous. You have 53 points left for a shot. From there, it's 40. 40. 58. We'll try for it. Nice. Is it luck? Is it skill? I don't know. Cat, can you flashbang to here? The answer is just no. Why are you so bad? Nicholas, please. Here's the shot as expected. Shield destroyed. 1 damage taken. Fine. Can you get there? Ah! Where can you throw it to? Oh, you're actually really quite close. No Overwatch. Good. Up and in. Please hit. Awesome. Okay. Grenadier hitting this one would be fantastic. Now, can Drek get in and shoot? No. You are genuinely the slowest character I've ever had. This is just not your role, clearly. Okay. Shooters. Nicholas is so exposed. Is there any way we can get close enough to do anything? No, I'm so spread out right now. In a way I really regret. So Smoke will be joining us in just a moment. Okay. Marks. How far can you throw, my friend? Oof. Is something in the way, possibly? No. Good, good. Yeah, the Grenadier has been very, very bad. I had some real ideas on the Grenadier working effectively, but didn't quite come to pass, unfortunately. As planned, crouch, open door. Allegedly no one's in here. Check the bad corner. Actually, you can just open the door to check the bad corner. Cool. So really no one in there. Shotgun's not useful right now. We're gonna walk out this door, get on the floor, everybody do the dinosaur. Okay, nobody currently. Presumably there's no one behind back. Can you go look out the window or door for me? You can. I mean, possibly an enemy, but seems pretty unlikely. So shotgun, there's no one here right now, so just push, push, push. Gym. So out of range. Is there any way I get you close enough to do anything? Hey, it's the ship. Is this the first level 3 ship I've seen? I don't know how many floors are in there. Maybe more than usual. Also, I wonder if it's full of people for us to save. That'd be amazing if so. Okay, 0% shot there. Nothing is actually in the way. It's just a matter of distance. What you have to do, though, is continue covering this. So I think, unfortunately, Jim's got to stay there. Corso's pretty weak. We'll try to go ahead and run to cover. Hide real quick. I want to deal with this Wraith before I say goodbye. So this Wraith is the remaining enemy for the moment. Drek does have on a gas mask. We don't want Drek to shoot into the back of Drek here. So Drek in the back of Nicholas, rather. So do I turn off or turn fire? I do, unfortunately. Grenadier, how far I can shoot right now? Yeah, not a chance in the world. Not a chance. Okay. The Wraith doesn't shoot. Okay. Very happy with smoke then. Very happy with smoke. So in that it didn't shoot, like a flashbang would be cool. We don't have one of those currently. We do on Drek though. Oh boy, Drek. Oh boy. You can throw it here, okay. You'd stay in the smoke, please. 50% chance of hitting where I want to. Little short, little short. Thanks for trying, though. Okay, we don't have a shield here, so you can't really do anything. Sniper friend can push again. Right now it's 67. If you go to here, 53. 67 again. We can blow cover. Yeah. Another 50. This time, yes, awesome. Okay, with that cover down, nearby sniper... 9%! New smoke causes problems. 9%. They were better before we blew that up. Oh no. 9%. Ah. Okay. So suppression might be sensible. Yeah. 9%. Okay, no possibility of flashbanging from here, but if it moves, we can shoot. We really want to drop its cover, but we make decisions, don't we? We make decisions. I can't believe we missed that. And like the smoke. Smoke's gonna begin dissipating in a moment. We don't really want to be here for that. If the sniper pushes kind of hard, 8%, it's just not worth doing. So I think getting out of the smoke is right for the sniper for right now. And as long as the enemy doesn't get too close here, we can take a shot next turn. If they get too close, they see the sniper, and that's not great. Okay. I don't know if I actually moved the Grenadier forward. I don't think I did. I think I annoyed the Grenadier and left her back. It'd be very good to do this. What are your thoughts about Xenonauts 1 versus 2? So frankly, I don't remember Xenonauts 1 enough. In the current build, I think that Xenonauts 2 on its regular difficulty is feeling relatively easy. Now, we did lose one Iron Man playthrough, so I don't want to get too I'm good at this game, etc. But it is the case that we're not losing characters nearly as much as we did in previous playthroughs back earlier in the beta. So I don't know if something actually changed or if it's just a matter of, hey, we're playing in a pretty conservative, careful way like I often do. So I don't know. Is anyone on the channel who remembers things about Xenonauts 1 in a way that perhaps might be useful? Because like I said, I just don't, unfortunately. It's a wonderful game, but still. Okay, as we continue to move forward, surely this sniper will be useful one of these days. That said, I'm enjoying Xenonauts 2 very much. I was given a key for it, but I think I'd say that regardless. Xenonauts 1 wasn't 3D. Was that true? I can't remember at all. You're probably right, though. Probably right. I just don't notice the sniper, please. So Brother Man is up in that corner now. Brother Man is genuinely in that corner hanging out. This is terrible. Okay, so flashbang and grenade possibly. Or have sniper the corner so hard. The corner's terrible. We could try to come out on this side with some cover. There it is, okay. So, reaction's possible now. At least we know where it is, though. Okay. I wish we could climb on top of this thing. You just can't, unfortunately. They're not that strong. Once again, these tree covers. Tree covers. Is there an angle where there's no tree cover? Even farther in? 73, 46, yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, shotgun going in is the correct call. But I want to weaken it some first if possible. Okay, from here, 100%. It's terrible. It's the worst thing ever. Uh-oh, exposed. What do you mean? What do you mean? I was convinced that those boxes would save us. Guess not. Huh. Well, that's not great. So, Nicholas is now bleeding out on the far side. Grenadier, are you anywhere useful right now? You're getting much closer, and I appreciate that. You can fire from here. What do you say? You say, no thank you. You say, what do you mean? It's my job to shoot at things. Oh boy. Oh boy. Because the Overwatch has happened, I now feel comfortable potentially sending people in. 45. Come on, Marsh, you can do it. You do it. Cool. Okay, okay, if I run Drek in, they can't get close enough. Yeah, the shotgun's just not working right now. I mean, flashbanging is worth doing, I guess. Yeah, the corner camping is gonna be the death of me. Like, corner camping in this game is so annoying. Like, obviously not robots, the aliens are much smarter than any of us. But come on, it's no fun. You're gonna advance, so I have a chance of throwing Drek. From here, no. If he pops out at all, we can shoot him. Can you move a little bit, Marks? You can't. I wanted to have Drek come across, but... Nah. I think you just stay there in case it shoots at you. George is the same. If he comes out even a little bit, my sniper's ready. I need this sniper to stay here in preparation for that. Laser rifler, I'm actually not sure what I want to do with you. Because if an enemy pops out at the wrong time, we got problems. Do you have an angle to here? You do. It depends on how many pop out at once, I suppose. Okay, shield. We'll get here in a turn or so. We tried our best. Just move. Hey! They know where the sniper shot from. So many misses! Okay. It shot twice, so it definitely is not overwatching. We deal with this. Nicholas, how close to death are you? You can still take 4 more turns until you die. Okay. 74 from here. Let's take it. Awesome. 2 HP left. Infinite Drek, it's time for your first kill. Maybe. 61. Come on, man. Come on. First kill, Drek. You did it. You did it, you hero. And what that means is we have a ship to engage with next. Oh, that's actually very, very happy making. I am very, very happy made right now. Drek's kind of exposed. Sorry, friend. Okay. So... Oh, I actually should have had Marks go heal up Nicholas there. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh at you possibly bleeding to death. I know that's not great. You go here, I believe the doctor can see you now. Not quite. You go here, can the doctor see you now? Yes. And fortunately, everyone's kind of exposed now. Shield, you're going to pretend like you can protect that person. Okay, this is a case where a smoke grenade wouldn't be terrible, except that we have the jump on them. So I am going to turn Fetafist into Smoke Grenadier now for next turn. And then they become, not Phaser, Taser probably? We'll see. Okay. So I am able to continue playing for this turn. We'll see if anyone comes to visit. And then we got to go, unfortunately. Anybody? A robot just destroyed something inside. I don't know if you heard the teacup falling off, but we got to get in there as fast as possible so the robots don't destroy all the cool items. For now, though, I do indeed need to go. I want to say thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed yourself. It was a really fun time for me. Thanks again for the crazy, crazy generosity to the bookstore, local bookstore Featherheart Books, that is currently doing a GoFundMe. I'll go give some money to it in just a moment because of your generosity. I think we probably raised about $250, $300 today, maybe, for the bookstore, which is awesome. So thank you very much indeed. I'll see you tomorrow for some more Xenonauts 2. Have a good evening, have a good day, and thank you for being my friends. Goodbye, friends.